All right, we're live. We're live. All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nuggles Family and Friends presents Nani, a podcast where we discuss things all anime words. In the cosplay world, convention world, everything anime right there. You know me. I'm your host Knuckles, aka the latest man video games, and I hope everyone had a great, fantastic holiday. It goes by fast as it always does. I think eventually we need to start having like days off after Christmas because it's like I can't fully enjoy the holiday because I'm like telling my family, hey y'all, I got work in the morning right now, tomorrow morning, so I can't stay up right
Right.
now, so I gotta go to bed. But at least I said bye to everybody, right? Hey, man, I got my my young boy here with me, Nighthawk, with you, who always reminds me of how old I am, just by talking to shit like that. But hey, man, how you doing, man? I know it's been a minute. How's your holiday? How's everything going? Like what's going to be right now tonight, or throughout the year?
I'm doing good. It's been it's kind of been a busy holiday for me too. Like so,
By the
and
way, I'm
what's going
listening right
on?
now. I'm just letting Scare know that we're live right now. So
Oh,
don't.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on to the people on my side? Nighthawk back again, another stream. Here with Knuckles talking about the anime of 2025. But yeah, to go back to your question. Holiday's been pretty good. Got to hang out with a lot of family and friends. I also, on the content creation side, have been kind of made myself. I do this every year. I've made myself busy by doing my retrospect, which is my year in review, basically.
Mm, I saw your
About
stories.
yeah, about gaming, TV shows, movies, and actually anime as well. My anime day was a couple days ago, and I put this post out of the stuff I watched this my personal anime of the year, other animes I've watched, stuff that I've caught up with that was released before this year, and the stuff that I heard was good. And
Mhm.
the reason why I did that last one is because I can't get to everything always. So like
Yeah.
I got to be like, hey, I hear this is good, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Like I said, as you guys don't know, the topic is anime 2025. Now, obviously, there's animes I did not get to finish watching. It's just like not Hawk, there's animes that, he did not watch. But I'll recommend some animes to him as well as we go along with this. But we're gonna talk about, ones that we watched, and then obviously talk about the ones that I watch as well. And towards the end, we're gonna go ahead and rank them just to our opinion right there to how we feel about how this anime did and yada yada this and the third. But yeah, it's gonna be a very very fun one. And before that, I'm just letting Twitch know like this is both live on YouTube and Twitch, so like I'm letting both my a lot people know that I'm live on both entities right now. So bear with
Hmm.
me right now, folks. I am terribly sorry. Like I ain't got no social media editing team to let me know. Hell no, hey, we're live right now. They do this all
Now,
for me right there. So
now
yeah, but
we
like
do
I said,
this on our own.
I
Gotta do
know,
everything.
right? I mean, I guess we save some money, but not having a team like that right there.
Sure,
But
sure.
I do in the future want to, man. People be having camera guys when they be doing their content curation at conventions. I'm wondering, always wondering, I'm like, yo, how much are they paying these people? Because it's like I would love to do it, but it's like I don't know like how much money it is. So when people pay camera people to to do this stuff for them at the con.
Right. It could be. I feel like you have to start with like a friend that like
Yes.
knows your stuff because like I feel like if you go out to professional help, and you should seek help. That's definitely something, but those costs could be up there for some people,
Yes.
which takes a little bit out of your own budget. So
Yeah. Now I will say this too. My friend, shout out to my friend Pam at DreamCon. She was, recording some things for me during the con, and obviously, the thing is like if I have a friend of mine recording for me, I don't want to hold them up for the whole entire con because I feel as though they want to do certain things at the con. So like,
mhm.
if they can like record for me for like maybe for like a good couple minutes, I'm grateful for that. I'm very happy for that. So it's like like I said, I feel bad as because like I said, I never want to take away too much of their time, but it's like they still say yeah. And I'm like oh, grateful for that right there. So hopefully if
Exactly. Yeah.
this thing gets going, it gets better. I can make well enough money to be like, hey, you know what? I'll pay you for this, that, and the third right there, right? So yeah,
Hmm.
But yes, I finally let people know that we're live right now. So yes, all the time is now ours right there. So like I said, there's a lot that we're going to talk about. So I guess we'll talk about the ones that me and you have watched already, and I already have
Hmm.
like the list that you gave me and everything. And pretty much, the list you gave me, I watched everything right there. Now we're gonna
Okay.
try to go in order, but we might not go in order throughout this whole entire list right there. But we see how it goes. So I think the first anime we're gonna talk about, which came out at the start of 2025, was
Yeah.
Solo Leveling season two.
Yes.
And if you guys saw that, me, Ralph, and Nighthawk did a discussion about season two earlier this year, like probably back in like March/April or over like that. And so we'll
Hmm.
probably do like a recap of what we talked about. But I will say this though, for Solo Leveling, I'm
Hmm.
kind of like, you know, scared for it. Well, how can I say this? Well, when Solo Leveling won Anime of the Year of the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, a lot of people were like cheering on it. A lot of people did not like it. They were hating on it. And for me, it's like award shows don't really. I don't really care for award shows because at the end of the day, whoever has the biggest fan base wins, right? Now a lot of people were
Yeah.
saying, Freeman should have won the anime. Now, to be fair, I didn't vote because I didn't watch all those animes, so I feel so that's not right for me to vote for something that I have not seen before. But I really did
Exactly.
enjoy the level in season two. Well, no, correct. It was season one that one, not season two. But a lot of people were saying, Freeman should have won that, right? People were saying F so leveling, blah, blah, blah. It sucks, ain't all that great. Even though it was breaking records. It was breaking records. And like I said, I admit, Soul Lemonade is not the most well thought out story, but I still enjoy, because I watched Song Jin Woo. I love the animation. I love, even though the characters were not compared to Song Jin Woo, I like the new characters as well in this season. I keep forgetting it's season one, but regardless, though, it's like let Soul Leveling win. Like, let it win. Like and for me, I don't care who wins anime of the year as long as anime is win. That's all I care about. So I feel as though people hate on Solo Leveling. It's just like, God dang, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
I I
a lot of
think
people love it. It's like you get blamed for that.
yeah. I think the thing that's like happening is that it's two different types of shows. So like I compare something a show I got into this year is Demon Slayer. I went through all four seasons, but I have not seen. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Infinity Castle. But for this
Yes, bro.
point, yeah, I gotta watch it. And I should have
Yes, yes.
I should have swapped Full Metal with Demon Slayer, so I should have caught up sooner because that was like around the summer. I should have done
Yeah,
that, but I was done is done. All
yeah,
that to say, like, I think because people hate on Demon Slayer as well, but I think it's for the same reason because it's very action heavy and the story is very to the point. It's very blunt.
yeah.
And if you were to compare, like, I've never seen Free Run. I've seen clips of it, and I barely remember the plot of it. But I think what's happening here is that it's two different types of shows. So, like, you could, like, I'm just gonna mention like Cowboy Bebop, for example. 26 episodes, kind of it's not really a through line of a plot, but
It's
like
not a
it sort of
yeah.
is, but it kind of
I
isn't
think
at the same
that's the
time.
first anime that I seen where it's like there's not really like the main bad guy of a big deal of a story. It's like every episode is a new adventure. So that
Yeah.
was like different for me because it's always like every anime that I watched before that was always a significant plot. This one was just like, we're just bounty hunters on new
Hmm.
events right there. But it was still great. I mean, yeah, the theme song and everything, but sorry to cut you off right there. I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're good. So like that type of show, comparing that to something that I've struggled with is comparing it to Dragon Ball Z, which is like a long running series where every episode builds from the past. I like both shows, but they're two different styles of shows. So it's like, how can you? It's hard to compare a 26 episode neo noir type of anime with
Very difficult.
a 291 battle shonen. Like, what the fans of these don't really intersect often. So I
No.
think that's what's difficult sometimes with like when you look at solo leveling and free run, that might be the same type of like, people button heads. So
I did watch one episode of Free Ren and it was good, very sad. So I am hoping to watch that full season before season two comes out. But a lot of people have been saying, it's a generational anime, right? There's anime is so good. And I'm like, I feel as though we're hearing people saying generational a lot. And I feel as though we gotta be careful when we say that because I feel as though a lot of people have different definitions of a generational anime, and I feel as though it's like my thing is for generation anime is like, does it still last like throughout multiple years, like throughout like at least a decade, right? Because Dragon
Hmm.
Ball Z generational, Sailor Moon generational, Yu Yu Hakusho generational. You see the potential. Let's fast forward to like the new generation. You potentially you see what anime JJK being
Yeah.
generational. My
Hmm.
Hero Academia is gonna be generational. You know what I'm saying? Like now, great. I've seen a lot of people talk about free so like I see the potential. I just gotta see how season two goes on and how season three goes on. I guess I'm not sure how many seasons it's gonna be, but it's like generational. That's a strong word that people are using. I'm like, we gotta wait. Like, guys,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad because I have not seen it yet, but I still gotta watch it. But it's like a close friend of mine told me, it has potential to be. Ralph told me it has potential to be. So it's like a lot of people haven't seen it. So I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna watch it and see for myself to see if it's generational. Because like I said, we gotta be careful what we say, what's considered generational, what's not.
It needs the time conversation as well. Like
Yes.
my hero, for example, that had its last season this year, and we'll get to that because
Yeah.
I have so much to say about that. But like that took because that show had to go through its highs and lows with the fandom. People hated season 5 for good reason. There's some
Which one was season five
lows.
again?
Season 5 was class 1A versus 1B for like half of it,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
then they got the villains together and everything.
yeah,
They had,
the villain
okay, yeah,
started
yeah, yeah, yeah,
rising.
yeah, yeah. Right,
Yeah.
you're right,
Hmm.
you're right, you're right, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it went through that, and then of course all that. But then, like, people calling free generational is like if people call My Hero generational by season 2. But now with season 8, I think My Hero has the status to be a generational anime because it's been out
Oh,
for
for
like close
sure.
to a decade at this point. Like
Yes.
it's had the time to grow on people. People love the characters. Some arcs are now fully realized. I'll get to that later,
Yeah.
but yeah, all that.
Yeah. So Leslie, yeah, so we'll get into my academia. So yeah, so I guess back to Soul 11 right now. I think me and you have enjoyed season two.
Yeah.
I really like seeing Sung Jin Woo get better. Now I know the thing is, he's a bit too strong, but we talked about this before, right? He's at least working to get there. It's not like, again, yeah, he has that ability in a way, but he's working his ass off to get it. Because remember, he was the weakest guy ever. Because you're in a world where it's like
Hmm.
you can't get stronger. Him,
Right.
he got that reawakening, and he's getting stronger. He's got the swag. Now, granted, he almost died in that one fight, so it's not like he was invincible throughout the whole entire season. But like I just like seeing his progression to be a better fighter. Having all his minions around. Like, you want to talk about aura right there? Like, I think Jinwoo has like the aura of 2025 right there. Like I said, I have not watched Free Rin, and I'm not watching
Yeah.
anything. Whatever. I'm seeing what she can do. Obviously, I gotta watch, but it's like what Wu has done, man. It's like he's just got the swag. Like he he's not cocky, but it's like you can tell he's got that confidence of himself right there. Remember, he was a nobody. Now he's like, yo, no, I'm hot shit right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been loving. I love seeing his adventure. And like I said, I liked how we were just the other hunters, even though they did steal the show. It's called Solo for a reason, but it's like I still enjoy watching them, even though what Wu was like the main character throughout the whole entire thing. So
Yeah, he created the conversation around aura farming this year. Any other show after this where it's like oh they're aura farming. It started with Jinu. Yeah, for sure.
that's a yeah. I think, but yeah, you're right. I have
Because
not.
I didn't hear before this year at all, unless it was somewhere where I didn't see.
Unless
But
I missed it, yeah. Now I think about it,
yeah.
yeah. Like ever since after that season, especially that ending scene of the season two finale when he summoned all those guys, like yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think the aura conversation was talked about before Jin Woo. But
Yeah.
people head on, so level season two, they're gonna be like, yo, we have it. I'm like, well, I must have missed that or something because I haven't seen it.
Even that last episode when they zooming in on it's raining, they zooming in on his suit and he's unbuttoning the suit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we know who this is.
We
This
know
is
we know who you are right there. We know who you
this
are right there.
the
Like
video of like yo, why is Janu taking my girl? And then she kept rewinding the thing like, hmm.
Yeah, that's our guy right there, man. I love Jimmy right there. So
Yeah,
yeah, so we both enjoy the anime. Like I said, it's very simple. Like if you guys like that video game aspect of anime, you know what I'm saying? It's yeah, like video games. Like I think you will enjoy it. Like I said, you're getting stronger as like you're defeating more enemies. Like so leveling up,
hmm,
poaching. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets really good. Like I'm really excited for season three, which we probably won't begin in a while. Honestly, it's going to be a minute until we get season three. All right, so
yeah,
we got that's the first one we'll talk about. So second one, you have Dragon Ball Diamond on here, which it started in 2024 and in 2025. So it's like
exactly, yeah,
we can talk about that. As a Dragon Ball Z fan, I enjoyed it. Now, I don't know what it's supposed to mean in the future because it's like nothing really like the only thing that was the biggest thing that I felt as though was pretty cool is seeing Vegeta turn Super Saiyan 3 and seeing Goku turn Super Saiyan 4. Even though people
mhm,
did have debate about what was a better form uh what's over for first time chain 4, was it GT or Dragon Ball Time, which GT I'm not a fan of, but I did like the GT transformation better than the Diamond because in Diamond the guy just gave him the power and whatnot. But like
yeah,
I feel as though Diamond was like it was for Dragon Ball fans, and it definitely had like the GT or because Google was a kid, using the power pole extension was pretty cool.
hmm,
Actually learn about the Supreme Kai, his origin story. I thought that was pretty cool, and learn about the Demon Lord as well because you kind of learn about where he came from, where Piccolo originated from right there. It's like it definitely had its moments. Right? Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Like overall, it was like I don't think there was any points of Dragon Ball Daima, but like I feel as though for us Dragon Ball fans, it was still fun to watch, especially it was the what was his name again? I'm so bad. I'm so sorry that I
The,
forgot
who are
the
you talking about?
creator.
Oh,
The creator.
Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, it was his last work, so it's like it felt some way. I felt something about watching it because I'm like, damn, this is his last work right now. All right,
When you try to logically like try to put it together, like, okay, what does this mean? What is this? Why am I watching the show? It kind I think I interpret it as like a celebration of Dragon Ball as a whole. Like, given
okay,
that it's his last series, because like you see the elements of like they're back to kids and Goku's back to using his power pole.
yeah,
So that's an element of the original. Then you have the timeline placement of Z, where it's like he didn't unlock Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue yet, and
mhm,
then the animation and production of Super, but like better, for like a modern take of it.
yeah.
And then plot elements of GT, them getting turned back into kids and Super Saiyan 4. So it doesn't make sense at all why he has Super Saiyan 4 in the timeline. We don't know if it's canon or not, but if you take
They
it in
said
as
it's
like a
canon. They said he said Diamond's canon.
that's yeah, that's interesting to me because that
Yeah,
messes
because
up a
nothing
couple
kind of
things.
doesn't make any sense when it comes to canon for this. It's like okay, because this is right after Maya. This is right after Majin Buu. This is right before
Yeah, before
Purist comes
Super.
into play and before Super. But it's like
Yeah,
nothing because it's like if that were the case, why did you Super Saiyan 4 during the Tournament of Power and whatnot, right? But like
exactly.
it was one thing about Dragon Ball, and this is what Kaiser said to me as well. The word Dragon Ball doesn't make any sense at times too. It doesn't. As much as I love Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball world does not make any sense, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not the strongest in plot, and being a person who's watched like gotten into One Piece this year and like has gotten into like other shows like Hunter x Hunter and all that. Like they don't focus on like Toriyama. Now there's some good like plot in Dragon Ball Z,
Oh,
but like
there
as the
definitely.
series has kept going, the writing has taken a hit a little bit. Like it's mostly about the power ups and the
Yeah.
action of it all.
I feel as though the best written story was my this is my opinion was the Cell series, like season two when Trunks came
I
in, but
agree.
like I feel as though that was probably its best written story because Trunks coming from the past to save Goku, he comes from a dark future where everybody's just dead, like I thought that was arguably its best written story, obvious to me. Because I mean
Yeah.
the Majin Buu series, I mean, it definitely has its moments, but it's like overall, I'm like y'all could have killed this guy like a long, long time ago. But you have to
Hmm.
build this up, yada yada yada. Like yeah, but yeah, like I said, Dragon Ball is not really known for like its rich story. But like I will say this though, and I feel as a lot of people gotta recognize this. You have Dragon Ball was probably one of the first accepted animes that everybody watched, and everybody was probably their first time that
Hmm.
love anime. So it's like you don't have to love Dragon Ball, but like you have to respect what it's done for anime day. Because like had Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon not been as popular in the West, we probably we probably was looking at anime right there, but like anime probably wouldn't be where it is today had it not been for Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. Like I
Yeah.
think we can all agree that. Like I said, you don't have to like Dragon Ball Z, you don't have to like Sailor Moon, but it's like you have to respect for what it's done for anime culture here in the West. Those are
Hmm.
like the blueprints because there were animes before that, like Speed Racer and shit like that. But like I feel as though
Yeah.
they were like where it's like it was a huge success in the West, and that's like okay, let's bring out more anime here and there, like that, and bang,
Hmm.
anime is here we are today because the start point was Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, which people gotta respect that.
Right. Right.
Please do. But over what would you like give your if you had to like give your ranking about Dragon Ball time? What would you like be your overall thoughts like? Good, mid, at least you enjoy it for as a fan. Like I feel so for us as more so like us fans that love the series. Honestly,
Okay.
it's hard for me to
So
rate that. Honestly,
even as a fan, I still have to ding it on plot wise. It's a fun time watching the
yeah.
action and watching the characters interact like that again because we haven't gotten super in like years. So I like going back to this universe a lot, but overall, it's like in the I have my own tier list where I do for the people on your side that haven't watched my stuff yet. It's
Yeah.
like I forgot where I put it. I think I said in the middle. The tiers are from the bottom to the top. Very flawed, in the middle, fun but flawed, good times, excellent watches, and life changing. And like,
I like how you don't have the whole SBA thing right there.
yeah,
I like that. I like
I
that.
wanted something different. Even
Yeah.
in the good times tier, I might have to split that up based on like what I watched this year because like
Yeah.
there's so many animes that fall into this in the middle. Like not everything can be life changing and not everything
Mm.
reaches that certain tiers. But I put it in the middle because I don't see myself going back to it.
Yeah,
But
I don't
whenever I
either.
whenever I think about it and when I look at like for entertainment purposes, that Super Saiyan 4 transformation, I saw a video of that had the Linkin Park from the inside music and it made it 10 times better. And I'm like, and I saw the apparently the last animated Kamehameha from the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. When you frame it that way, and when you see how much detail was put into that moment, I'm like,
Yeah.
this really is a celebration of the series. Like,
Yes.
but literally speaking, the plot does take a hit, and it's like kind of
Mm.
recycled. Some villains don't really, the
I
villains
mean,
aren't really memorable
you're
like
not
that.
gonna remember them. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
cool. You saw the whole Cyberman Majin thing. Okay,
Hmm.
cool. But other than that, though, these villains they're forgettable. You're be
Hmm.
like, okay, we're moving on right there. I mean, but it was cool to see Bulma. Say I like to see Bulma put in work as well, even though she's not a fighter. She
Yeah.
is very smart, and she pretty much said the whole time when she said, "Vegeta, if you don't stop right now, I won't take it back for you ever again." And yeah, so shout out to Bulma
Yeah.
for that one right there. So, listen, I'm going by your
Hmm.
list right now, and the next anime we're talking about, which I think that might be our favorite anime of the year. I know it's a bit early right there, but our next one is To Be Hero X, and me and
Hmm.
you like love the we love the hell out of this anime right there. This anime
Hmm.
was just great. I was a bit late to the party right there with 2 because I'm like, 3D. I don't know how I feel about that, but then just that first episode, seeing that transition into them, like, oh my god, this is great. And it's
Yeah.
what we call this donga, China, like this
Yeah,
China. So,
yeah, Dongwa.
so yeah, so it's like we have that. We have the South Korean animation. Like in this right
Mhm.
here, I mean, this was I don't even know where to start for 2 right there, man. Like from the first
Uh,
episode, that
yeah.
cliffhanger right there, like I didn't know. I think it was after that third or fourth episode when Moon dies. Spoilers, I haven't seen no anime right there. I didn't know it's gonna be like from different stories and much. I'm like, oh, that's even more interesting right there. And so, like I said, we did a discussion on this already right there. So like I said, we're kind of like doing a little bit of a recap, but it's like me and Naha just fell in love with this area right there with the fights, the stories, the characters. How it's like you like these characters, and the thing is, you like these characters in such a short amount of time. Like normally when we watch an anime, it's like it takes a while for you to develop feelings for a character. But like, these characters, it's like bam, after like one episode, you're like, damn, you really cool ass motherfucker right there. You know what I'm
Hmm
saying? So
They,
especially, oh my bad, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say they don't waste time on the back. Now the way you frame it is like you learn about Nice's whole arc is 4 episodes, and you
Yeah.
got
Uh.
was the blue suit. Why am I'm blanking on
I
his name?
remember his name.
But then Lucky Cyan for another three
Yeah.
episodes, and then Queen, and it's
Shit.
like
I think I
it's
wish Queen and the other girl's name. God damn, I'm forgetting their names right now, bro.
Queen and but not Boa.
Well, no, Bo was the girl that she fought.
Yes. Loli.
Lowly, yeah. I wish they were more than 2 episodes. I wish they were more than two
Right.
episodes. But
Because
at the same time,
in that middle section, I'll say is like where it kind of gets a little like if I had to choose like a slow moment, that was probably like the middle section, maybe
yes,
around the lowly Ghostface Johnny's portion.
yeah,
But
because
then
they're all
at the
they're all
it,
connected.
yeah, and then like at the end of that Johnny section is where like basically shit hits the fan, and it's like oh my god, and then it's like when you think solo leveling kind of did this too, but like when you think that a peak moment can't be topped, then it just throws another one at you. So like
Yeah,
at first it was I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna look this dude up. It's the second arc.
yeah. I'm about to say, yeah. What was his name? Yeah,
Hold on. Arcs. His real name is Yang Chen.
yeah.
Uh okay. Isol. There you go. Isol.
He's oh, there we go. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So you have the young Isol going against the old Isol. So it's one peak moment. For me, I guess generally speaking, no, the Queen and Boa fight, another peak moment.
yeah,
Then you have the Ruins incident where all the heroes come together.
yeah,
Then Dragon Boy's plot line where he goes up against Hero Smile, which looked like something from out of across the Spider Verse. And then then you had X coming in on that same episode and
yes.
giving a few seconds of his stuff and his deal. Then you get his episode to end off the entire series after he's been in all the promo, all the intro and outro and all that. So it's
Explaining
just
everything right there. And I
yeah,
think, well, back to what you're saying, right? To Esau. Yeah, the fight was crazy, but I feel still the story, the twist, how it's like he started off as like a young kid, as like the first part of 2X, right? When you had
yeah.
Nice. He didn't give up his values to become a hero. He still something like he didn't lie. He was like, I'm a nobody right there. Like I'm not gonna be this character who I'm not supposed to be, right? Whereas and Esau, he took to give up everything. Like he gave up everything, to be like, the soul of just right now. But it's like he lost his soul, he lost his friend, you know, and
hmm
so like he just gave up everything right there. He doesn't know that his uncle manipulated him throughout the whole entire time. So I feel still like story wise that was a big like flip right there. But there's still questions that are left unanswered right there. John does not know that Ghostblade killed his dad. Like,
hmm
and also, there I don't know if they said the reason as to why Ghostblade um kind of like was protecting Johnny for a little bit because Rock was told, "Hey, Ghostblade, betrayed me right there. You got to kill him." Like, I don't think that was ever explained as to why he never betrayed why he betrayed him. I don't think that was explained at all in that. But nonetheless, though,
Yeah, yeah.
the last episode, X pretty much explained, "Hey, it's the corporation that are the baggers," which I think we all could agree to that. So like because they're using their heroes right there to get what they want to do. and Malphite, they were sending everybody at X right there. And remember, X and E,
Hmm.
what did he want? He's like, yo, I'm done with this right now. Like, it's just not worth it and everything. But I guess after what they did to his friend Smile, it's like, yeah, let me just go ahead and defeat these people. And it looks like the ending of that the ending of like the credits scene. It looked like that was gonna be like maybe season 2 of T-Rex right now because they're fighting against all these little monsters over there right there. So I feel as
Yeah,
though
yeah,
in season 2 the heroes will come together. And now that I remember, Nice is still alive. Nice is still alive. He's still
yeah.
what it is, but Nice is still alive. So
Hmm.
yeah, man. But no, like I love that. I think the Queen of Boa fight is my favorite fight. Arguably, maybe throughout this whole entire year because think about this too. First half was just all talking about was just talking, but the second half of the episode was just pure fighting. Like I don't know many. I mean, there are animes where the fight takes place the whole entire episode sometimes, but this was like more than half the episode right now. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah.
they still going at it. They
Hmm.
still going at it right there. I'm like, yo, I thought the ESO fight was like best. Yeah, this one was like hands
Yes.
down.
Because it literally it goes on for like 8 minutes,
It
and it's
does.
like as it kind of gets in your brain, and it's just like, oh, this is still going, but it doesn't drop in quality either. So like some
Yes.
fights will have like the term is sakuga, which is like really really good
Yeah.
animation, where it's like all it flows nicely, and it's not the typical. It's not like the regular studio animators doing this. It's like
It's not.
a key animator that's like at their best, doing all these crazy movements and like the and all, yeah, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy, seeing how long that fight. I didn't realize how good that fight was until I like talked to you about it, and
Mhm.
then I was just like watching it again. I'm like, this was really, it really was animated that well.
And also, I think the
Yeah,
emotion too with what was that
yeah,
girl's name again? Boa.
Boa,
But yeah, just her emotion because she like was so just because remember she beat death. Like Boa had a tough story. Right? She had a tough fight to get to reach that right there. And just
hmm,
her emotion is what made the fight even better. Like she didn't even know she's being like just controlled by fear because she's on.
hmm,
It's like where is she getting all this strength from right now? What the fuck's going on? You
yeah,
know. So
yeah,
yeah, man, it was a beautiful right there. Everybody, I recommend you watch Super X right there. This anime
hmm,
is just let's just say that nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. Like nobody is safe. This shit gets dark, man. It really does.
yeah,
I just know I haven't been posting pictures right there. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. So yeah, next one we have is Windbreaker season 2.
yeah.
And a buddy of mine was telling me to watch season 1 last year, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really good. Now I have not watched that anime. It's people are saying it's the better version of Tokyo Revengers, which
Yes.
I have not seen Tokyo Revengers, but
I
people
haven't
have been
either.
saying, but they've been saying this one's better.
Yeah, so like it's people, apparently what I'm hearing is that people don't like the MC of Tokyo Revengers for some
That's what I'm
reason.
hearing. Too. Apparently, he cries a lot. Like he's a bitch or whatever like that. I'm like, well, doesn't
Yeah,
Deku cry too? And I still like Deku, but I don't
yeah.
know.
But I guess it depends on like what when he does it or like how he develops. But
Yeah.
Windbreaker is really good. Let's see, season 1 left off on, yeah, they're going to combat you think that the season
Yeah.
is about one thing, but then it actually slows down a little bit. Like the main pull is what pulls you in is the action, right? And these people
Yes.
get into these fights very well, like uniquely animated fights too. It's not your typical these guys don't have any powers. It's just like they just got
Solo
hands.
Street Fight, Kung Fu Fighter, like no power ups, and you gotta
Yeah.
like anime. Like there was like you got to trust me. Like you love power ups shit like that, but like you want to take a break
Hmm.
right now. This is actually legit fighting. And, like you see the different styles of fighting that they do. Like
Hmm.
I'm not.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not a fight expert right there, but like you see the type of style that they fight right there. I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty interesting right there. So like, it's not just typical street fight right there. Some are wrestlers, some are defensive fighters right
Hmm.
there. Like I'm like, wow, I'm actually learning how you guys fight. And like I said, it ends. It starts right where season 1 ended. Like it's like straight to the fight, like
Yeah.
straight
Straight
straight to
into
that
it.
massive brawl right there.
But then in the middle of it, it's like they take a second to reflect on the main character Sakura as a character. Um,
Yes.
what does a person who's never had friends before or has like is usually a loner or an outcast
Yep.
now that he has friends, he doesn't know what to do with them. And I like how they slowly break that down
Yes.
and how the second year leader, Kaji, who fun fact does have the same voice actor as Bakugo, um,
Yes.
the
Yes.
same Japanese voice actor. So that he relates to that as well because when Kaji was a first year, he felt the same way. He was like closed off, kind of outcastish. So he was able to level with Sakura. Even even when you go later in the series, that same finding a community, uh, the same sense of belonging that
Yep.
characters want to feel, that's explored through some of the villains as well. So you see
Yes.
that within one of the final battles of the season, and the way it hints at season three is also amazing because it
Yeah.
leads to
Oh,
like another school, I want to say, or a higher organization.
yeah.
This dude,
That's even stronger than like their guy.
yes, there, yeah, and it's like it leads to a little bit of history within the school that Sakura goes to. So
Yeah. And
I can't wait for season three, but
you know,
this season was solid.
yeah. And to your point, I feel the growth of Sakura was what made season two even better. Like you said, from
Hmm.
being alone, Kaji had to talk about you have to trust your friends.
Yeah,
Like you have to trust. You got to put your trust in them because, like I said, I get it. He does care about them. He's sure that he cares, but it's like you have to believe that we can do things. You can't. You don't have to do everything on your own right there. You have people that have
yeah,
your back. And like I said,
hmm
what you to your point, he's been alone almost everything. He had to depend on himself. Like even when he was sick, he was like, "No, let me depend on me." He's like, "No, your your friends got your back." And
yeah.
another huge thing was, which in this world of living right now, not gonna like it, the guy I forgot his name, the guy that dressed like a woman. I forgot his name.
I believe it's Tachibana.
Tachibana. Like that
Best
one
best
episode,
character, by the way. That best character this season. That is that is
without a doubt, without a doubt. Like that episode got a whole lot of dislikes because of his origin, which I mean, in this world, unfortunately, it's unfortunate that that's how it is right now. But like, I
hmm
love the story. Like, and
Yeah,
it's not. I think what made the story great is the fact that nobody influenced him to be like, "Hey, wear makeup, wear just." He liked what he saw because you have people in the world that say, "Oh, these girls were brainwashing him right there. His family's brainwashing him right now." Like
hmm
his friend put all stuff in his head. Like, no, he liked what he saw. He was gonna say he was trying to the makeup. He was trying to the dress right there. He feels, I'm me when I wear this stuff right there. And I'm like, he's being who he is right there. He's being his real right
yeah,
there. So it's like, like, why hate that? Like I said, he did on his own. He wanted to wear the makeup. He wanted to wear jersey. He felt like that was himself right there. You know what? And quite honestly, I feel as though that was, like you said, the best character in the scene right there, especially
yeah.
his fighting style.
Right. His name is Subaki, by the way. Tachibana is the girl that
Yes.
from the cafe. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Subaki.
Yes. And, and like I said, Sakura, like her for who she, do we call her she? I don't want to be rude. I don't even call her he or her.
So
Like, I don't want to be rude.
Sakura is the two tone dude.
It's
Hakura is
not.
Sakura.
No, Sakura's like, I'm just talking about the Sabaki. Like, do we call her
Oh,
or him? Like, I don't.
he.
Yeah, cause I don't want to be rude. Cause but yeah, Sakura, except for who he is. Think
Hmm.
about this.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys that just about this woman right there, they're not accepted in a lot of people. But Sakura accepted him who he is right there, and he met that a lot right there. And so I thought it was great. And then,
Hmm.
him fighting the one dude at first, it was like, hey, we're here, for the girl. We want food. Like even that villain, right?
Yeah.
You gotta feel why he was doing that. He's like, yo, we come from nothing. We got no food. So like, you felt as to why he was doing this business. And plus, he cared for his friends. He cared for his
Hmm.
men. It's not like oh fuck everybody. Said, oh, if I go down, we all gonna. So I gotta fight for them. You like that. And I said, I like the fact that Sabaki's first fight was a tough one. It was like it wasn't no easy fight. It was
Yeah.
actually a tough fight. And like I said,
Hmm.
I think Sabaki, like you said, was arguably, was my favorite character. Like, despite, see Saga's character development right there, Sabaki,
Hmm.
I really liked him. I really liked him this season right there. And I feel that I would. Like, obviously, he stands out of the four kings right there. But
Yeah.
Sabaki showed that, yo, you want to fuck with me right there? Yeah, okay, let's bet. Let's go. Let's do this.
Right, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my notes. Uh Indo and Tashiki. I don't know if the dude with the who's stronger than the kings or at Umeyama's level is, I think that's Indo.
Was
Um
that the guy that dropped down? That was the guy that used to be
y-
part of the crew.
yeah, with the infinity tattoo
Yeah,
on his neck.
bro, his edges right there. They were all like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Right? Like, you
Yeah.
kind of sense the aura from that guy as well too.
Yes.
You sense that
Again, aura farming.
he
Like
was aura from right there. Like,
yeah.
like they were
Yeah.
they were a bit scared. They were
Right.
a bit scared. Especially when they told me, "Hey, he's back," and they're like, "Oh shit."
Mhm.
Because he felt he had his own rules right there. He's like, fuck the rule right there. I'm gonna fight who I want to fight right there. So I think
Right.
did he try to almost try to get Sakura to join him as well because like you're just like me.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Just like me. Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I can't wait for season three, bro. Like this season three, yo, it is going to be a great season. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. All right, so let's get to the one area where we're like, we're kind of iffy on right there, and that is Lazarus. I'm going to order for what you sent me, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah.
order right there, and all right, Lazarus had a lot of hype, especially we know like who the creators were
Mhm.
from the forgot his name too. I'm so bad with
I
people's names right there.
I
The
got you.
guy that
Shinichiro Watanabe. He
yeah,
made
he
Cowboy
did. Give me
Bebop
about
and
and
Samurai
Samurai Champloo,
Champloo,
which
Space Dandy as well, if you know that
yes,
one.
we did. Yeah, which
Yeah.
he did. He had great intros, great intros, great music, and
Mhm.
it was from Apple Studios too. So like the hype was there. The hype was there. Unfortunately, we said this before. It needed more episodes. Like
Yes.
12 was not 13 was not enough. There were questions left unanswered. Like everything just felt rushed. Now I'll say the intro was great. The music was great, and you have five interesting characters, right? But I feel
Mhm.
as though I'm. This might not be a popular opinion, but I feel as though Elena and it showed the best kind of development of the whole entire crew. Like
Yeah.
honestly, because like she went from being the most quiet one to like actually talkative, energetic, and she would have gone to public right there. But other than that,
Mhm.
though, man, it was like I like some of the real life situations with like they have some real situations that happen in that show. But
Yeah.
other than that, though, like it was just and it was rushed. Some of us were just like, okay, they did absolutely nothing right there.
Mhm.
Like nothing really like got the close to like finding a cure. It comes out that they found Spitter like on the third episode right there. He was right there. We're like, please
Yeah.
don't tell me that's him. It actually happened to be him, and
Yeah.
it's like, well, damn, bro. Like this whole entire time that was him. Like, come on, bro.
And I feel like it was one of those where they hid the meaning of the plot. So I'm looking in. So let me just say this. I'm looking in this direction so I can like pull up my notes so I
Oh
can
no, no,
like
you're good. I'm
know
like,
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
curious too. Like, my notes as well. So you good, bro? You good?
Yeah. Uh, spelling it wrong. Okay, I'm just going crazy. Okay. Yeah. So the whole like looking for Skinner thing, it kind of just it was a little underwhelming near the end because like you said, there's good potential for like characters to be developed to a good like way. Like there's a whole backstory between like Axel and the dude that he fought.
Doug? Oh yeah, the assassin.
Yeah, Soryu is his name. They come from, I think they come from similar schools, or Soryu comes from this program that they're a part of.
Yeah, the
And
hunt or whatever like that. The hunt or something.
yeah, the Hun, yeah, that could have been so much more of like a
Yeah,
good side plot if they had the time to develop
yeah.
it.
That was
Like,
towards the end of the season right there.
yeah. So I like how they develop. I like how they do that. Even the woman on the team.
Chris,
Uh, yeah, I think it's Chris.
the
Yes,
Russian the Russian agent.
yeah, her that plot line, and even in episode 8, where they basically go against their orders. I believe they
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yes. They actually, I did like that because like yeah, we barely
mhm,
know each other, but hey, you're still part of the team right there. You're in a way, we got your back. So it's like yeah, and plus they were like all the border like country borderlines right there. Had they done that, you would have been illegal or some shit like that. But
Yeah,
yeah, they risked their lives for for a girl that they kind of barely knew in a way.
exactly. So that might have been the best part of the series. There was some good action, of course,
Yeah,
but I think this is an example of like a show that has the credentials to be like, Studio Mappa. Watanabe is the one directing, and then you got, it looks like Cowboy Bebop. It has
and
the
I think
things that,
also the not control. I think the guy that directed John was the choreography for this anime as
yes,
well too. So yeah, you had a lot of big names in this anime.
it's one of those, all that stuff drew you in, right? So
Yeah,
then once you get to the show, it doesn't really have a lot else to stand on besides that. And
yeah, the
it's
name
unfortunate
itself.
because it had the potential for it.
Yeah, even the
So
plot was pretty good. Like
yeah.
a drug that can cure everything right there, but turns to be an actual like it'll kill you. Like, it had
Hmm.
like remember, I think it was like I think we first heard about it in 2022, I think, or was it 2024? I can't.
I'm not sure because I've only heard of it like this year, like when it was
It
one of the
was
first trailers.
it's been a while. I think it was 22 is when they first announced it, like about the plot and everything
Mm,
right there. So like it's been a while. It's been a minute since it actually premiered right there. So yeah, like the hype was real.
yeah,
Unfortunately, it goes so. Now, granted, it's just me too. People were saying, oh, it's on Tanami. If it's on Tanami, it's gonna be bad. And I'm thinking to myself, not Tanami, Adult Swim. I'm like, well, I don't know how it's Adult Swim's fault when it's like they're publishing right there. It's not like Adult Swim made the anime. Like
true.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Like it's on their platform, so it's not like they made it. So like, how does Adult Swim get flagged for that? Like I don't know. Like even if it was on uh, Hulu or Crunchyroll, like
yeah.
it still wouldn't say like it's bad progression in a way. So
I,
it's like
I think it's the track record that people put on animes, modern animes going on to Adult Swim. Like Ninja
yeah, I mean
Kamui
yeah.
and Uzumaki were apparently like
Yeah. Like,
letdowns.
the thing is, Ninja Kamui, Uzumaki, Lazarus all have one thing in common: great first episodes, and then it just like,
Yeah, it
like
just when
all
you
great
finish
first
them,
episodes, it's like,
yeah. When you finish
you
them,
know,
then you look back at like if I were to recommend Lazarus to people, it's a good thing to binge. I think it's better to binge watch than to
yeah,
watch week to week because week to week is kind of like you're gonna feel how good or mess some of
yeah,
the episodes are.
yeah. And
Yeah,
that's me. I've been in fall from like, yeah, week to week, week to week. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It is so, unfortunately. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, what other anime that came in April? Let's say around the same time, and we have My Hero Academia Vigilantes. That one.
yes,
And
uh,
so
yeah,
I was looking forward to that one because it was a darker tone. My Hero Academia,
hmm,
Vigilantes, like you're not official heroes, but we're still doing things that need to be right on the streets, right?
right,
And I like Knuckle Duster, bro. I love Knuckle Duster. That was my favorite character. And honestly, I like the fact that I like the fact that Crawl does not have like great superpowers. I like the fact his powers are kind of trash in a way. Like I like the
yeah,
fact it wasn't like some awesome power. Like no, these like think about it. Knuckle Duster has no powers, but he can box. Crawler just swing swags, shit like that.
yeah,
And then
sliding glide,
yeah,
yeah,
sliding guy. Then you have Pops, who she can bounce and everything, right?
yeah,
But like, I like the fact they were not super strong. Like they were, even though they were the strongest, they were still, do a little bit of work right there. Like,
yeah.
and honestly, I'm surprised only for 13 episodes. Like, they were always on for 24 episodes of My Academia, but they ran for 13.
Well, the first season of My Hero actually ran for 13 as well, but
Really?
yeah, which is at looking back, seeing how every subsequent season ran for longer than that. Yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna go to a similar route with like season two. I don't know if it'll be longer, but I will
Uh,
say I love how creative superpowers can be in this universe, like with the quirks, because
mm,
like what we're seeing with the crawler with Koichi is that it seems like a useless power at first.
it did, yeah.
Oh snap! Well, I just got a raid. Hey, Ari, appreciate the raid. Hold on one second. Let me,
Flag.
yeah. Appreciate y'all for the raid. Right now, I'm doing a anime talk with my friend Knuckles here. We're in the middle of talking about My Hero Vigilantes. So yeah,
Mhm.
appreciate the raid. Hope y'all stream was good. I know it was your last stream of the year. Um, but yeah, hope you had a great last stream.
Is my last stream of the
And
year too? God damn.
yeah, a lot of people are like starting to do them now. I think I might do mine on Tuesday. Um,
Shit. I didn't even think about that.
I mean,
I didn't think about
we only got like
that.
a couple days left, so I mean,
God damn.
we're gonna start rolling around. But yeah,
Yeah, we
appreciate y'all
might
for
as
the
well.
raid.
Yeah, yeah. But no, what you about to say right there? Like you like how the powers were like used in this season.
Yeah, so like he might seem like a useless. His powers might seem useless at first, but then at the same time, it'll be developed further. Because I think one of the moments that I liked was
Was when you train him from the one guy's older brother, like how to like spin, like how to like stop, like not,
that was one part, like Ida's older brother.
yes,
I forgot his name, but the original Ingenium,
yeah,
like seeing him, I think
yeah,
Tensei Ida, seeing him was cool because like you get to see one of the older pros in action. Like that
yeah.
was dope.
You didn't see much of it in the last. You just saw he got like his butt whipped by I forget people's names, bro.
But
Uh,
Stain,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, in season 2, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's all you see. Oh yeah, that's right. He was in.
yeah.
Because he wasn't in the show
He
long, to
barely,
be
barely,
fair.
barely. And he's in the hospital.
Yeah, but yeah, that so that was one part, but the other part I'm talking about is when he Koichi saves
Pop step.
Makoto. That was another good moment where
Yeah,
you see
that
how
was a
their
great moment.
bond is like, I don't know if they're trying to do a relationship thing or just a strong friendship thing. I think
Well,
strong
he's,
friendship is better because like Popstep is like a teenager and Koichi's like a young adult. So I don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying. Please admit against it's anime. You never know what the fuck they do with type with shit like that. I
Unless
hope they don't do that.
right, unless they explicitly say like, oh no, Popstep's actually like older or whatever, or Koichi's younger, whatever the case may be, like establish it like clearly because you know how these my hero shippers are. It's apparently ridiculous. I don't even go on that side, but neither
I
here nor
mean,
there.
Nighthawk, I'll be
Um,
honest with you, bro. Like, I didn't know they were like that because people always ask
yeah,
like, "What's the most toxic fan base?" They always say about academia. I don't, I don't see it. Like when I watch anime, I like it, I love it. That's it. I don't really dive into like the fan base. Like I can't comment. I have not say I've seen the shit, but I've heard it's pretty messed up. But we're gonna get to that right there.
yeah, yeah. But I like that development because Koichi doesn't see himself as like, I'm just not, I'm okay. And then Pops is just like, no, you saved my life when you could have gone to your hero exam, and then she feels bad for the for
Yeah,
messing up his chances of being an actual hero. So I
yeah.
like that little they don't know that
Uh,
unawareness of their own feelings. So
well,
that'll be
she's aware.
essential
She's
for
aware that she's aware about him. He's not aware
yes,
about him saving her.
true, that's true.
Yeah.
But then the other part that I really like is when he saves Makoto from the bus
Oh yeah,
near
that
the
one.
end,
Yo,
and it
Bakuto,
turns
yo,
out he
I'm not gonna
can
lie, Bakuto baddie, bro. Bakuto,
you know
Bakuto baddie, yeah. Like Bakuto is beautiful, yo. Like my lord, she's
she
beautiful.
probably is like I like what the connection that they have, and I like
Yeah,
how
she's very
um
smart. She
yeah,
educated him on a lot of stuff too.
yeah, and I like how it turns out like he can slide and glide in the air, which is like
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yep.
really versatile, and he's been trying to unlock it ever since. So that's gonna be cool to see his because I hear his power gets pretty crazy to say the least like
Okay.
when he gets further. I'm trying not to like see into the manga. And fun fact, he does appear in the final season of My Hero. It's a really quick
It's a really quick. So yeah, it's
blink
really
if you
quick.
miss it,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's really cool to see oh, that's him. So yeah,
yeah, yes. And also, I like the fact that Knuckle Duster, right? The villain that was his daughter, and like I
yeah,
like that he's
that
like,
was
yo,
good.
I messed up. I feel the best being a father right there. Let me make it up to you by being here for you. And remember, he said at the end, I am here.
hmm
Now, it is interesting to see how, how season two goes because he's retired. Like,
Yeah,
Carl does not know like he's retired now, so it's like how does that work? But also, you gotta credit Knuckle Duster. He's up against all these people that have quirks that he has no powers. I
Hmm.
mean, he's got the brass knuckles, but like he got no powers. Like
Right.
he's got hands. Like Knuckle Duster got hands. Like and he remember he got excited when he was like, "Yo, this guy give me a challenge. I'm so excited right now, right?" So
Hmm.
yeah, no, like honestly, you know what? He reminded me of, even though it's not as extreme, he reminded me of Endover. Endover,
Yeah.
he wanted to make things
And
up
yeah.
with his family. Like I said, it's not to the level of him, but Uncle Dusty is like, him losing his daughter, him like saying, like, yo, I fucked up, I never should have said those things to you as a father right there. I messed up. Here's my redemption right now, like I really, really liked it. Like he showed that he's a good father. He said he fucked up, but I said I love guys that get to redeem themselves. So I feel as though
Taking accountability. Yeah.
yes, taking accountability right there. So like I really, really enjoy that. But Nighthawk, I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
Hmm.
Now that the original My Hero Academia is over, I'm not that excited for season two.
For
And
vigilantes.
yeah, because it's like this is just me.
Hmm.
Well, here's just this is my thing too. It's a me thing too. I hate it when animes don't go to chronological order. I hate when it's like, oh, this new part shows stuff is prior. I'm like, God damn it, bro! Like, can I just be after? But it's like My Hero Academia is already over. Like, what do I can look forward to from this new spinoff right there? Like, nothing really like goes to the whole main story, right? Like, I'm just like, like I'm still watching it, but it's always
Yeah.
like
I
nothing
think
applies to the current story.
true, but I do think that like it's really hard to land like a prequel.
It
But I don't
is.
know if this is as much of a prequel as it is like a spinoff, like more of a spinoff, because like Deku's nowhere to be seen. It doesn't seem to be anything with like Deku or All Might or One for All. Like
No,
it's not
he's
really
super
related to
younger. Like
that.
he's younger in this one right there. Maybe we might see some All Might, maybe, but we didn't. Actually, we didn't even see much of him.
He was in the intro. He
That's
was
what I
in
was
some of the episodes, but the point of the show isn't even about him or that journey of
It's the
how
street. It's
Deku,
the street heroes in a way.
the street heroes, and really going into like how does someone become a hero that's like not in the, I would say, the happy path.
Not
That's not,
registered. Not
yeah.
registered. Like we take street justice.
And where's the gray area within all that? Because
Yeah.
like you see a racer head like looking, kind of studying that from afar with
Yeah.
Koichi in the group. So yeah, it'll be, I'll be interested in it for
I'll
sure.
still be watching. Don't get me wrong. I'll still be
Oh
watching it.
yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
I was like, dang, like what can I look forward to right now? But it is a good prequel. I will say that though. It is good. Like I said, it's a bit darker from the original My Hero, because like I said it is vigilante. So it's just more on the darker side, more on the street side. And like I said, those
Mhm.
bees too were like kind of freaky too.
Yes, yeah.
They're
Mhm.
very, very freaky, very freaky. All right, so we got that. Next, we're going to talk about Don to Don season 2, and people know me. I love me some Don Don. And quite honestly, in less than a year, we got Don on season 2.
Yes.
And I did go to the theaters to see the first 3 episodes. I'm like, I need to see it now. I need to see it now. And they were
Mhm.
good, but no, like season 2 Don Don did not fail to impress me right there. Like it was really good. Dang, I will say the evil eye. I hate the underwear and shit. Like, yo, I'm like, pull on some fucking pants, bro. Just put on some pants. Like, I need you to put on pants right there. But no,
Yeah.
I feel as though you're seeing growth within, like, Okura, using his powers like better. Is already my favorite character in that show.
Mhm.
I've always got love for her. I kind of wish that Iroh was in the first part of the series, of them, going to G's house. I wish she was there, but it is what it is though. But no, I gotta say, man,
I, I feel like they made up for that. Just to real quick, like they made up for that in the second half by including her more on the
oh
missions.
yeah, 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 yeah. Most definitely, like most definitely, you know, fighting off that family, knowing, the origin story of the evil eye, and like I think we say this all the time, right? Like the yokai, a lot of yokai stories are sad.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
I remember Silky, with her daughter, the evil eye, the kid would just want to have fun, that shitty family, stuck him in there. Which, by the way, it's kind of crazy how like the evil eye would like hate its society. It's like, no, the only society hate this damn family. They're the ones that killed you, bro. They killed
Hmm.
you. That's society right there. But no, that was really good. Their house being blown to bleeds, the big Megazord battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just really, really cool. Like season two was amazing. Like I loved season. Then that rock band. Get the song right
Yes.
there. That was fire.
Another show where like every episode is like its own unique kind of energy. People were talking about the soul. Another thing with soul leveling, people were talking about like the cliffhangers of that. Dawn to Dawn's cliffhangers were way worse because it felt like they just filmed the arcs or like made the arcs separately and just decided to cut the episodes at the right moments to where it
True.
would like leave everyone off because it would just leave it would be like half of an episode would be like half of one plot line. That plot line ends, and then you're going into another plot line that happens to be the end of the episode, which is good for suspense. And it's
Yeah.
good because it's all random and like kind of goofy and fun. But
Yeah.
then it's also frustrating because it's like, um, at one point, Okaroon was passing the soy sauce. They zoom in, and then the drop gets on Gigi, and then
Yeah.
house blows
Man.
up,
I know
and
that
then the
was
episode cuts
bad.
off.
That was bad. I'm like, oh my damn, they're fucked right now. They're really,
Yeah.
that was tough too. Like they had to be careful. Like we put cold water on Gigi, he just turns to the evil eye. Like they had to be extremely cautious. It's like, remember he almost killed Momo too. So, but
Yes.
luckily she spit the water back out. I'm like, God damn, Momo, you got lucky. You got really
Yeah.
lucky. You know,
And and I like the flip of like Okaroon's like and so every MC kind of has a I need to get stronger moment.
yes,
So that always like kind of happens. And I like his motivation is like I don't want to have to depend on Momo all the time, but I also want to
yeah,
protect her, which also hints at their romance, which I also like this
yeah,
season. But
yes,
then it's also not in a way of where he has to beat the evil eye. It's more like playing his game, but playing the evil eye's game, but like kind of flipping it a little bit because the evil eye is like he doesn't want to be alone anymore and he wants friends and he wants to
yeah,
play with friends, but he's too strong to like have a regular play with friends kind of thing. So Okaru's like, okay, I'm gonna play with you, but you have to like promise me to do this and
yeah.
do that. Like we gotta set some rules here, which is good.
I did like the trim on that they did with the whole musical thing too
Yes.
at the back of the school, and I mean I like Iron being there for backup as well too. Yeah, like
Hmm.
she showed me, hey, like I forgot what Turbo Granny said, but it's like your rhythm is like off when you're when you're using my power right there. You remember even after he got done with Sherman, she said, "Do you still there's still more you have to learn about using my power." So it's like he's not even there yet.
Yeah.
Like he's not even there right there. Shout out to Turbo Granny right now. We love her, especially in that cat
Hmm.
form. But yeah, like I think honestly, Ogre probably only got like the appetizer of what her power is, right? Or maybe, not mass after maybe like halfway because she's like, she have a long way to learn about using my power. So
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I can see that because like I think she describes them as switches. So like
yes,
the evil eye within Okaroon doing one move per beat, the evil eye is doing like four of them per beat,
yes.
which shows how much faster he is at like
Uh-huh.
doing moves. So I like that.
Even though he did beat the Eli one time at first.
True. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he beat the Eli at one time. I'm like, oh, okay, Ogre's getting a little stronger right now. So yeah, so
Yeah.
no, like I'm excited to see. Oh, well, also towards the end, the golden ball and the that little Godzilla monster right there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, right? It's not a big notice, but it's like I feel like I noticed it though. When they're fighting like the yokai, right?
Hmm.
The themes kind of seems very serious, very dark, right? When they're fighting aliens, not so much. It's kind of like great. The lives are on the line right there, but it's still kind of it's like a bit in a fun way. Like that Megazord was pretty damn cool that they were using right there, which Shout out to that new character. I forgot his name too, but like he was funny as hell. Like he thought he had the
Oh
swag right
yeah.
there. Like,
Hmm.
oh, he's not going to tell all these girls right there. What is going on? I need to know you. I
Yeah.
need to know your style. I need to know your tricks right there. And it's like, and
Yeah.
hey, bro, you want to talk about? You say it's cliffhangers. The way how the season ended.
It was
the,
it was I felt bad for Momo on that last part. Like I'm just
my
like,
girl
dang.
Momo, man, like this random alien just gets there, like, what the fuck? She's like, the way,
Mm,
remember that was the ending of like the first episode where it's like
yeah.
my name is Ken Katsukura. It's like the same way how episode one ended. Season two,
Mm,
the final episode of season two was like the same way.
yeah. Which is great callback. I
Yeah,
like some of the memes have been saying that like, yo, Ira was still in the house. So she just blew up Ira. But yeah, I wonder how they'll start off with that. Because it might lead to like some tension between like Momo and Okaru's relationship.
yeah,
So that'll be interesting to see.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good one. But I said everybody watch all that season two right there. It's really good. Watch the first season, then watch season two. All
Hmm.
right, we're all this time not too long ago. Now we're back on it. So the final season of My Hero Academia, and I only had like 11 episodes too. Very
Yeah.
honestly, like I
So,
kind of
but
glad it was
wait,
because it's like
real quick. How much of I want to hold back certain character moments because I know people that I don't know if they'll watch this later on my side, but I want to hold back on certain character moments in terms of spoilers.
okay.
So, but go ahead.
I mean, I like the fact it's only 11 episodes because it's like, what more can you say? What more can you show? Like,
Right.
we're in the final fight. It's like, for it to be another 24 episodes, like, it's like, nah. But, um, All Might shows you what a real hero is in that
Hmm.
first fight. Like, he shows a lot of heart.
Yes.
He shows a lot of heart. It stayed. It
He's
stayed.
as much of a demon as All for One is, and it kind of when I first watched it from the end of season 7, because like that's where it kind of bridges off from.
Yeah.
It's like no, he's actually like crazy. Like he's
Stayed.
quirkless,
Oh, you talking
and
about All Might?
All Might,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
going against All for One, like in that state and just
In
with
that
that
Iron
suit.
Man suit.
Yeah, and I was just like, I was kind of, I was joking with one of my friends, and I was like, this is like MJ on the Wizards. Like he, I was like, I wasn't seeing the vision at first. I'm gonna be honest, but then when he started laughing, he's like, no, you'll only focus on me because you're not gonna let me go. And I'm like, okay, now I see, now I'm with him, and I do like how his suit is influenced by the members of Class 1A, so
Yeah.
he has their abilities and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But they're in him and All for One are in the same league as determined in their own goals.
Yes.
So seeing that parallel first was amazing.
Yes. Sorry, look at this. It was a good fight, and at time it made me made you think like, okay, All Might has a chance. In reality, we knew he didn't have a chance, but it's like we gotta give him A for effort though. Here's a sticker. He still
Y-
tried. It's
Yeah,
shout out to Stade. Shout out to
yep.
Stade, like Stade,
Then
yo,
got in
Stade,
there.
show the
Yep.
yo. Like
Mm.
like yeah, Stade was like, obviously Stade was back in Vigilantes. He was like a crazy guy. Got in
Uh-huh.
crazier in Ridge My Academia, but now like let me oh my, you're my hero. You are my hero again, right there. Like
Hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. But see, I don't know how much you want to talk about because like I said, you don't want to like spoil it for your people right there. But I will say this though, Banco, thank you, had a moment. You don't say that.
They, they,
Like
they,
no
they
words were
do.
said. No words were said.
Mhm.
Immediately, bam,
They just
like
went to
that.
work,
Just
and
went to work.
it and again, and we could just leave it at that. Like
Yeah,
those two. So it's like, yes, he comes back to life because like a lot of people think that he's like gone, but it's like, nah,
yeah.
yes, he came back to life.
But
I just don't want to rob that moment from some people that are watching it for the first time,
it,
and it is what it
well,
is. But also when you watch like the amount of things that you see from week in and week out of like each revelation, each backstory, even All for One's backstory, which I'm not going to get into.
yeah,
He was evil from like, you know how characters are like are described as like evil from out the womb. Like that was all for one
Yes,
in a nutshell.
I
He's
want.
been evil.
I mean, the name says the all for one,
Yeah,
all for one.
exactly. It's
Like
said
I
in
said,
his
straight up
name.
evil from the jump. Like I said, people are like they're surrounded around to make them turn evil. It's like, nah, I'm just evil. I'm just
Yeah.
evil. I'm just evil from the jump. Like that's just me. But it was a great last fight, and it was a really good ending. Like, well, granted,
Hmm.
there's still one more episode next year in 2026 in May, so
Hmm.
still technically one more episode. But like from how it ended right there, like I was satisfied with how it ended. I was.
You said you were.
I'm happy how it ended.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Some
know,
people were making their jokes about like Deku's state at the end of it all. It's just like, oh,
yeah,
he can't be a hero anymore. But like, but at the same time, what I will say, like again, not speaking on some of the things, like he not just with Deku, but like there were certain plot lines and arcs that I would describe as, ooh, excuse me, being hidden in plain sight.
mm,
So like especially with like Deku and Ochako, Uraraka, they're like of course they're like that's their each other's love interests,
yeah,
and they have a deep care for each other.
mm,
But how she originally influenced him from the beginning of the show to throughout the seasons, and seeing Deku finally like acknowledge that towards her, and seeing that play out with everyone chanting for him like, yo, you can do it, you can do it. That was like, oh, that was the moment, that was the writing moment in me where I was like, damn, you to the writer, Horikoshi, he planned this from the beginning. It's such a
mm.
well written callback from that. So it's
Was it?
amazing.
It was season one that she was it season one with her and him?
Yeah. So in season one, the reference is basically like, um, I like Deku as a name. It kind of means you can do it. And then what is everyone saying to him as he's running to the ember of all for one is like, oh, you could do it, you could do it. Kind of flipping the meaning of his name from when Bakugo originally bullied him with it.
Okay,
So that parallel was insane, and that's the. But remember, this is season one, so there's been
I gotta look back at that now.
yeah 7 other seasons after that. They don't really touch on that, but that's why I say it's like hidden in plain sight because you see it there, but it doesn't get elaborated on. You see Ochako help Deku throughout his journey in little parts through maybe every other season,
Because
but
I
then yeah,
remember Ochaku helping him out at the end of season 6. We
hmm
just go through his little dark path right there, and she had a microphone to tell me you still believe him and everything right there. Because I'm like,
exactly.
I remember that part right there. And
Hmm.
also in season 6, I gotta tell you about this too. For the longest time, I hated Bakugo. I could not stand that character. Yeah, like he's a
I,
badass, but I'm like, this guy is always mean. The deck, he's such a fucking dickhead. The deck, you right? When he finally
I
apologized,
always didn't like him either. I wasn't the biggest fan. He was the top three of one class 1A for me, but I wasn't
yeah.
the big Bakugo fan that other people were. Keep
But
going.
when he apologized,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted from for such a long time. Like, bro, you were made this guy for no fucking reason. You're like, oh, you got powers now? How you got powers right there? Like, no, like you were jealous of this guy. Like, there were times on your missions you almost would have killed your own teammates just because you're like, I don't want to take you to better than me right there. Like, no, you were a bitch boy back then. But now you finally go up and you actually apologize. I'm like, thank you. That's what I wanted you to do from the fucking beginning because you're a fucking asshole. Thank
Hmm.
you for finally punching you fucking dickhead. Now I like you now. God damn, that's what I wanted from him.
Hmm.
And then in season 2, I'm like, yo, I like you even more now. About to go like shit. Like finally, we're getting
I
somewhere.
like him.
Turn the development right there.
It's crazy how now I'm gonna call out myself. I have switched up on him a little bit. That
Yeah, me
he's
too.
like
No.
higher than Shoto, because for me it's like Deku, Shoto, then Bakugo for how much I like
Yeah.
that's like my big three of characters in the
Uh,
show. Bakugo might have to be a number two, but I go back and forth though because Todoroki's family's plot line is the
Todoroki
best side plot throughout the whole
he's my
series.
favorite. He's my favorite. Even though
Mhm.
I love Sue. I love Sue.
Yep,
I love Sue. I love her to death. I love
she's
her.
great. Yeah,
She's not my favorite character, but like in terms of like the character development right there, the Todoroki story, like from what they've been through, like I really loved it. I really loved it. But before we move on, let's get this last question out the way for My Hero Academia season 8. What do you think the legacy that they left that's anime has left? Like I think we were talking about like generation anime, and we feel as though this is gonna be part of that as well. But like, what do you think the legacy of like My Hero Academia is gonna be throughout the history of anime? I know it's a tough question
if
too.
I'm gonna try to riff here, so I might pause a little bit, but
I know you good, man. You good.
I'm thinking about like when it first entered into the scene, which is technically 2014 with this manga, but anime or 2014 2015. Uh, so it was during a time where I think the big three is ending. Naruto Shippuden,
One Piece, Bleach.
Bleach already ended. One Piece is kind of the anomaly that's still
Yeah.
going, but uh, regardless, their time together, the big three is ending. So then you have this new show standing out because anime at that time was also getting a little samey to some people. There wasn't really a true pass of the torch to like a new
No.
a person at like post big three. So some people are going to call this the post big three era, which kind of it started with My Hero.
I would say new generation of big three.
Yeah, new generation. And then also in another outlier is of course Attack on Titan, which is of course
Uh,
started is run in like 2012 ish, but it's
yeah,
not like in the same line as like the post big three or the new generation. You could say is
that's a tough
My
one though.
Hero,
Yeah.
My Hero, Demon Slayer, JJK. That's kind of within this because they have endings that are happening anime wise around the same time. My Hero is
Uh,
ending, Demon Slayer is in the Infinity Castle run,
yeah.
and then JJK is in its last few seasons, like throughout the next few years at least.
Yeah.
Um, so what all these shows have brought is like new ways to develop a shonen storyline that's separate from what they're influenced by the big three, obviously. Like Kohei Horikoshi, the writer of My Hero, he's got his start doing or like kind of started breaking into the industry doing One Piece fan art. In
Okay.
watching One Piece and seeing the devil fruit system and looking at the quirk system, you can see how creatively he was inspired by how many powers that Oda can come up with the devil fruits, and then
Mm,
with influence that with his own quirk system, and even within the world building of My Hero and the world building of One Piece. Like My Hero is of course way shorter, but
yeah.
the world. I think this is why they're able to do something like a Vigilantes, and it still seems interesting because like you have so many quirks, so many ways you can look at a society where everyone's damn near a superhero or everyone
Mm,
at least has a superpower. um there's a lot of similarities within the lineage of like what these creators are influenced by, and in terms of who they might influence, that's going to take some time to tell because I'm not sure what stories My Hero would influence. But at the
well,
same time, like being an outlier of the said power system, I think there's always been a device that's been used. uh Thinking about like Naruto and how he has so much. I haven't seen Shippuden, but seeing how he has Kurama and like how he has a lot of more chakra than his other uh fellow like ninja friends.
Shibuden's good, by the way. You will know watch
Yeah,
Shibuden.
yeah, I definitely want to like actually like finish it so I can like get to talking about that series. But um even with Luffy and how he has a devil fruit that he enhances through his own imagination, which is a big part of like his Gear 5 transformation. I haven't gotten to all the lore of that part yet, but there's a lot of characters within MCs that are outliers of their own system. Deku starting out quirkless, then gaining the superpower and working to
Working
make
his
that
ass off for that.
yes, making
He
there's
literally
one
broke his body.
There was one point where he was so far along his other classmates, and then Bakugo's doing the thing like, "Did you always have this power? Like, it seems like you're tearing me down." But then
Yeah,
Deku had to remind him, and honestly had to remind me that I started with nothing. I didn't
yeah,
have this power. I had to make it through.
yeah,
Like this training your quirk thing was like new to them when they got into the forest training,
yeah,
but it was like always a thing that he had to do with him before he even got
yeah.
to UA. And then he had to figure out how to properly use it at like 5%, 8%, so on and so forth. So I think the way they develop him as a character, that's going to
I
be
thought
the
they did a great
influential
job
part.
with that.
Yeah, because it's not like typical. He is technically a chosen one, but he had to work to get to his
Yeah, yeah,
status.
because it's not. Yes, Yes, you gave me the power, but something like like Naruto when he got the Kurama, I had to work my ass to get to that point right there. I said he
Yeah.
literally almost died. Like there's probably only had like million. He was like only had like an arm. Like he literally like destroyed his body to get to where he's at right there. The training was not easy. The training was not guaranteed. Yes, like it's a lot when you say, yes, you give me a power, but it's like I had my best to contain this, control this. Like I got to work my way up. It's like yes, just because you're giving it to me does not mean like it's easy for picking from here on out. You got to actually work your way up for that type of shit.
Hmm.
He's done that. And so I think the other thing is too is that a buddy of mine brought this up. We talked about this a couple years ago. A lot of people, this generation of anime, a lot of people's new anime, their first anime I can't speak right today. Sorry, a lot of people's new anime was My Hero Academia in this new generation,
Yeah.
especially right. Think about this too. When did it get it like 2014, 16, something like that?
2016 was the first season, at
Yeah.
least, so we can
Okay.
go for that.
This is when you still have Marvel, you still have the superhero movies still doing well right now.
Yeah.
So it's like it interests people like that whole like superhero genre mix of anime, and it's like, oh wow, that's pretty cool right there. So I feel as though with Marvel, being hot right there before it went on this whole hiatus, and then
Hmm.
children love it, children loving superhero shit like in the cosplays of My Academia as well. Like I would say like um when I was volunteering at conventions in like 2017 or so, I saw a lot of My Hero Academia cosplays right there. Like a lot of the young kids, like how Demon Slayer had a lot of young kids. My Hero Academia had that same thing too. Now, granted, it's anime. Anime, I would not say is always for kids, but it's like a lot of kids were inspired by My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, and it's like
Hmm.
you might miss it when it's all gone. Honestly, like I understand that it's got a iffy fan base right there, but we still cannot deny its impact on the anime world, especially the Kaiser War as well too. So like I feel still, Marguerite also then it's like you might miss it when it's gone. Honestly, like you miss it when it's gone, and I feel as though My Academia had a great run. Even though it's still Vigilante will still be around right there, but for the original My Academia, like it is, it's gonna be gone in history books right there. Like they did a
Hmm.
tremendous job, and like I'm happy to I saw to the end.
I'm glad you said that because I let me ask you this: when was the last show that you've watched that you followed from beginning all the way to you like saw its end when it first released?
Saw its end when it first released. An anime or show or just an anime or an anime or just show in general.
I would say like show in general.
A show in general. The recent one that I saw is about. Yeah, I want to say anime. Honestly, I want to say anime.
Mm, it could be anime too. Yeah.
God damn. I gotta think about this. Okay. I'll go for a show because I can't think of an anime right now. Because it's a lot of animes that I've seen. They probably they already ended before. But I would say Power book two,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
book
Hmm.
two, like season four, like the final season.
Hmm.
That was like the latest one that was still relatively new, like ended. That was still new.
That ended last
That ended
year.
last year.
Okay, because my family watches. My family watches Power a lot.
I
So
love Power.
yeah, it's a good show from what I've seen. It's one of those shows where it's like if it's on, then I'm like kind of getting into it, even though I don't want to. But I'm just like, yeah, this is
Yeah,
interesting. One day I might watch it all because I hear a lot of good
yeah.
things about it, and I've seen some of the plot lines. But the reason why I bring that up is because My Hero is like the first show in a long time for me where I've actually like watched it all the way to the ending as it was coming out,
Yeah,
and it made me realize why I love this. It made me realize how much I love the show. Like I got into it in 2023 at
I got into it in 2028. No, no, it's 20, no, 2018.
gotcha.
Mine was
Yeah,
2018, but it was still like a season or two in there, I believe. Because I saw
yeah.
everyone just talking about it, and like, let me watch this shit.
Yeah, you caught up from that. Like I was kind of in the same boat. Like when season 6, all the way till season 6, I went to season 7 and 8 live. But even within that short amount of time, it was the right time and the right place of how it affected me personally, like within my life. Not gonna get too much into it, but this when All Might in that first scene, that first not scene, but the first season at the end of it when he's fighting in the Nomu, that's still one of my favorite scenes in the series because it felt like he wasn't just talking to the characters or talking to the villain. It felt like he was
Yeah.
talking to me, where it's like, I'll
Yes.
show you what a real hero looks like.
Mhm.
And that part of it, I wouldn't know it when I first watched it, but every
Mhm.
time I rewatched that scene, I was just like, nah, this hits for me.
Mhm.
And even the Deku and Todoroki fight, which is I think the point where that was like the breakout scene for a lot of
Yeah, it
people
was pretty.
when Deku was really trying to save Todoroki from his own path that he was walking. And
Mhm.
seasons later, we can see the impact of that. So
You know what,
that's just me.
Nighthawk? I
Yeah.
think My Hero Academia might be the only anime that I have seen from start to finish that I was there for its final episode when it was new.
Mm, okay.
Because technically Dragon Ball Z, even though it's my favorite anime, like it it wasn't necessarily new when it ended. Technically, it's been around for a while. Like yes, Dragon Ball, maybe Dragon Ball Z. I think Dragon Ball Z might be the one, but like in recent one, I would say 'cause technically, that speaking, I was still very old when we were watching it back then.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think My
Like,
Academia might be the
yeah.
one anime where it's like I actually watched from start to finish, and it was still new.
Hmm. Because when I was thinking about it myself before My Hero, like, if I can just run down my shows, like, my favorite shows of all time, so like shows, period. You got SpongeBob, which is still on running on. So,
Still, yeah.
like, and that's one of those ones where like I fell off of because I'm getting older and I'm not really
Yeah.
watching the new stuff as often.
Mm.
Then you have like a Teen Titans where it technically already ended before I watched the ending. I
And
think.
Teen Titans, yeah.
Um,
But that's an old bit. It's tough for me to remember those back then. I'm just thinking about like the most recent ones though.
yeah, and then the most recent thing I could think about was really Victorious off of Nickelodeon, but that one it got canceled
It did,
on the
unfortunately.
fourth season. Yeah, in 2014. And I'm not a big and around this time, this is when like YouTube was coming up, and I was still like in middle school. So like that was my main thing
Hmm.
instead of just catching up with TV shows until I got into like regular show and all that. But even regular show, when that ended, I wasn't really watching the ending in real time. That was like I actually I might have watched the ending once, but I wasn't keeping up with the show as often as I used to.
Hmm.
So
It gets tough.
yeah, so it's like My Hero's in that rare space of um something I actually followed till it's in. Not necessarily there for the beginning because I wasn't aware of it in like 2016, but when I caught up with it and as I watched season 7 and season 8 weekly,
Mm,
that journey like still means a lot to me. So
yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, and I was like, yeah, we have. I think out of our segment, My Hero Today has been the longest segment that we had so far.
Hmm.
Guys, because it's over. Like it's. I think that's the reason why. Because it's over. Like
You know how you were saying that Hero X was our anime of the year? My Hero season 8 was my anime. If we're counting like new seasons,
okay. New.
My Hero is my number one for sure. It
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't get close.
I can agree with that. I can go. I can go with that. I got no problem with that. I can go with that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you have one new anime we have on our list right on your list right there, which you've seen. It might win the best new anime of the year right now. It could, but I got you Akuda right there, man.
Hmm.
Man. One shout out to
I,
my cousin Ralph. Told me about this anime, and man, well, from her, from what I know, it's also from the same makers that did Soul Eater as well. From what I
so the writer was an assistant to the Soul Eater art author when he did Fire Force.
okay,
You know what I mean? So that
you
yeah,
doubt
that
so it's just seems some correlation in that with the black characters at least. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, in the style and kind of the power system as well.
yes,
Yeah.
like Rudo, man, like if it's one thing that we see in the history of anime, even though he's not there yet, he's not the strongest one. He's still working his up way up there. You don't fuck with the white hair people. You
Nope.
don't fuck with the white hair people. And certainly,
Nope.
if they got white hair, you want to stay away from them right there. But that
Hmm.
first episode, yo, you feel for Rudo, man. Like, it might sound just like you gotta cherish trash. Like, your worthless shit might mean something to somebody else right there. Rudo, that first episode, man, like I felt for the guy, especially him being framed. And it's like, yo, man, get your revenge on these motherfuckers right there, man. Give us
Yeah.
your revenge. Like, oh, y'all gonna do me like that? Oh, I swear, when I get up back up here, all y'all dead, out, every single one of you right there. I don't care about your family, I don't care about your kids. All y'all gonna get it. All y'all gonna get it back
Hmm.
when I get back up here. I got something for all y'all right there. But
Yeah.
even though Rudo can be very loud and obnoxious, I really do like him, man. The power system too is very different from what I've seen. Like being a giver, well, being a cleaner, being a giver. Like the
Hmm.
power system right now is very unique in Gacha Akuda.
Yeah. Love the main crew, the main squad. Ruko, Zanka, Rio, and Engine. Engine is a good leader. I think between Rio and Rudo, they're my favorites probably.
Yeah,
And
Rio. There,
Zonka's cool too.
I think they're all cool though. But Rio, there's things that I want to learn more about her. Obviously, I don't want to spoil for it right now, but like that other center, I'm like, ooh, I got one. I want to learn about your past right now. What happened with you right there? Like
Yeah, yeah.
that wasn't explained right there. But first of all, speaking of Rio right there, I think she might have had the best. I think she probably had the best fight in this anime. With
For me, it's the one that was flashy, the one in the Rock. Bundus, I think is his name with the multiple arms.
yeah,
His was really cool too. And I watched back the first fight with Rudo and Zonka with Jabber. Um,
yeah, man.
Jabber's he steals the show every
Yeah.
time.
Okay. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves right now, but first of all, the black representation in Gachu Akudo,
Hmm.
great. I loved it. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I watched this shit in dub, and from Zeno, bro, played Jabber perfectly. Like, I
Yeah.
have never fell in love with him for a very long time until Jagger comes into play right there. This guy had the swag, so funny. Zun, 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 zun.
Hmm.
There.
That's a song.
Toxic. Like, I know,
That's
like
a
I said, I know
song.
we're getting ahead of ourselves right there, but like, it's your boy Jabber. Like, yo, like, I'm sorry, man. He like made Zaka a little boy. Zaka was like,
Oh
yeah,
no,
it's like
yeah.
you got sucked by Jabber. Like,
They have a rivalry going. I feel like I don't
yes,
know if they'll meet in more times furthermore in the story, but yeah, yeah, I loved it.
Jabber had to be my favorite. Like, bro, he was such a cool ass crazy character right there, man. Like, there was like, yo, my boy's having fun. Let me get off this. Just started so laughing with him. Yo, there was somebody on Instagram that actually had the dance, that the two jabbers dancing right as well as Zaka right there. I'm like,
Mhm.
yo. But no, I love Jabber, man. Like, man, villain wise, he's my favorite villain, but like, yeah, he's my favorite villain. Yeah, Jabber's my favorite villain. Like, he's actually one of my favorite characters in this anime right there. Like, but like I said,
Yeah,
the black character in this was really cool. Like, even the leader of the Clips is a black guy. Like, I
yeah.
really like seeing that. You have the receptionist, the black lady. beautiful lady too, and she saw all those guys by herself in that one scene right there. I'm like, oh,
I'm glad she got her
cool.
standout moment
Yes,
to
yeah, because it's like
see her
I'm more
powers
than
and
just
how
sitting at
she.
a desk right now.
Yeah,
But
she's a
the
boss.
reason, but the reason why I said Rio and that one girl was my favorite fight is because at first they're using their weapons, but then they're going for hand to hand. Like I
Yes, yeah,
love
that
when
was good.
like fight scenes kind of switch it up on us. Where it's like, yes, we're using all their power, so but you know what? You got hands, I got hands. Let's do the fight. And then the music was kick ass in that fight as well too. But
Hmm.
there's I'm not trying to swear, but Rio kind of like you know what? Fuck this. She did something. I'm just like, well, damn, girl. Like, what was all that about right there? Like, shit. Like,
Right.
come on, man. Like,
That
what
was
was that
funny.
all about?
I was just like, oh, all right.
I mean,
And because
technically speaking, it's like, let's be real. We're in a fight to death, right? Fuck it.
yeah,
I'm not gonna split. I'm not gonna
and
split.
no one could hear them. So
Yeah.
and I like how she asked that first, and
Yes. Yes.
yeah, and there's a reason why she did that too. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
But honestly, you kind of got that vibe from on her first episode right there. She was like, she kind of has that little crazy side of her right there. And
mhm.
I'm sorry, y'all. People are gonna get mad at me about this, but like, I kind of like crazy chicks. I kind of like crazy chicks right there. Like Rio, she's crazy, and I'm like, damn, yo, the crazy kind of like, I love it. I love that shit right there. Like, I
Mhm.
date you, even though you're crazy. I date you. I'll probably regret it later. I'll probably be dead about it. But yeah,
Mhm.
Rio, man, she was great. She was great. I loved it right there.
Yeah. Hmm.
But Engine was cool too. Engine was a really cool, like I said, cool leader right there. So like I said, the four are cool people. Like even their support group, they're actually pretty cool people too. Like the that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the baby and the dude right there. Like
Hmm.
like there's a lot of cool characters in Gacha Akuda. There's a lot of cool ass characters where it's like I like how it's like in that one fight against Alma, right?
Yeah.
The main character didn't save him. It was like the side character that saved him in a way. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like Weirdo had a moment right there. It was like the side character saved everybody in that fight right there. I thought it was pretty cool. Like he had a moment, even though I forgot his name.
Yeah. I wrote it down too because there's a twist at the end with him, and I'm just like, "What's?" And one of my friends who's reading the manga, she was like, "Hey, this dude right here, I hate this dude, and y'all will see why." And I'm like, "Okay." But then when I watch him, then when I saw the ending, I was like, "Okay, yeah, he's up to something." Not gonna, and
The one guy on
I'm
the cleaners.
yeah, yeah, the one dude. When you
Oh,
see it's like at the end credit scene with Amo in the cage,
mhm.
and he pops up, and I'm like, why are you here? Crazy cliffhanger, by the way.
Yeah,
Uh
but yeah, because like you just find about his last name and everything. I'm like, oh my, oh wait, what?
I love the lore behind that too. Like
Yeah,
there's something there where I feel like if they keep going, that's gonna be cool to like figure out. And
yes.
going back to Amo, this someone pointed out that people like that this is a this one guy mentioned that they like where this is the next project that Bones is going to take care of, Studio Bones. Because
Oh,
Studio
there,
Bones
there
also
it is.
did My Hero, but My Hero does go into heavy, mature subject matter. But
Yeah,
this time around, Gashi Yakuda got a more mature rating. And the reason why is because of the whole plot line with Amo and her
yeah,
tragic past, which is it
yeah.
was straight up uncomfortable to watch, but it's
It,
that's
it,
something
it,
that
it
really
was,
happened.
bro. It was.
Yeah.
Especially when I see like, yeah. I don't want to say too much about it. It was very
Yeah.
disturbing,
That's fine. Yeah, but
and
it was a
like
lot.
I get it. Like shit like that does exist in this world, unfortunately. Like
Mhm.
I'm not saying that they're doing this on purpose because like that's how they want to. They're like, oh yeah, well, this. I was like, no, it's like this shit actually exists. Like
And these are all
I
the
think
signs and things that lead
it's
to it.
supposed to be uncomfortable right there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. And I'm like, I don't. I was like, hey, I get where you guys are going with this. Like, was it? Am I proud to watch it? Probably not. But I get where you guys are coming from with that, though.
Right. And I like how Rudo reconciles with her after well, first off, getting his lick back, which is also it was a little funny. It was
Yeah. It
unfortunate that
was very
given
funny. It
her
was very
past, but
yeah.
it was really funny. But then Jim was like, "Hey, let me talk to you for a second. Like, hey, maybe not do that, but
Yeah.
understand her a little more." And then Rudo's like, "Okay, let's work through this and learn how to accept people together." Because Rudo's on his own path of learning how to he has a softer side that's like also getting developed more,
Yeah.
which I also really like. So
Well, speaking of development, right? You can go back to when the main bad guy was like, "Can you really trust the cleaners?" Right there, it's like, "Yeah, I can trust them because they accepted me for who I am." 'Cause everybody
yeah.
throughout my life hated me right there. They didn't like what I represented, but like cleaners, Artificial Spin actually accepted me as a family, and I'm like, yo, that was development right there. Honestly, like I said,
Hmm.
accept those are right. So like I said, no many time you have like a bad attitude like that, it's like, oh, don't talk to that guy. But no, the Clitters, they're my family right there, and I like that he chose them because like yeah,
Hmm.
because technically speaking, it's like how do you know them? You barely met them. They could be lying to her. It's like yeah, you're right, but like those people like run away from me right there, but they didn't. So yeah, I'm not gonna turn my back on them right there. They said they're a
Hmm.
family right there. Like you mess with one of us, we're gonna fuck you up. Like I said they got really mad when Jabber hurt those his people. Andrew's like, you think we're gonna let you get away with that shit? They say no, you're one of us. You're all of us right there. So yeah, like there are a true ride or die team right there.
Right.
Listen, I don't want to say too much about this anime right there, but like it was great. And like I said, he said Bones take care of, it, which okay, I got complete faith with them right there.
Yeah.
Complete faith in them with Bones.
Hmm.
Yes. All right, so we went through the anime that you have watched. So I'm gonna tell you the ones that I have watched.
Hmm.
We're gonna go through that, and then we're gonna rank the ones that we like. And so one anime that I liked was Zenshu. Uh, it
Oh
was
yeah, yeah. It's on my list.
yeah Mappa. I would say this. I like the character. I like the plot of it. There were questions left unanswered. I don't know if there's going to be a season two. The way
Hmm.
how it ended, I'm like, okay, I don't see a season two would happen. Now, if you make enough money, you could make a season two. But like the
Yeah.
way how it ended, I'm like, I don't know. But like, I like the fact that you define fate. Fuck fate. I'll make my own ending right there. And the character does have a good character development, in my honest opinion, right there. Now, is the best probably not, but I do like I like the artistic view from the artist from like because the main character is an artist.
Hmm.
I did like seeing her drawings right there. I loved her animation when she does the drawings and everything right there. So like, it was a really cool anime. Like, was it the best anime? Probably not. But like I said, there's questions left unanswered. I'm just like, oh, okay. But like I
Yeah.
said, yeah, so you're like Mappa. It's like, oh, Mappa's on. You're like, oh my god, Mappa, Mappa, Mappa. But it's like, it was, it was decent. Like I said, it was. Like I said, I obviously don't want to spoil it for you, but it's like, it's a sad story, but it's like, you have to fight against that. So you have to make your own fate. You have to make your own, and right there. So
Got
if
it.
you're an
Okay.
artist, and I think you might like it too. So listen,
Hmm.
Senshin was fun. Um, one anime that I thought was very funny was called anime called Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world, and it's like a parody anime where it's like you're
Okay.
making fun of the Power Rangers.
Oh, okay. That's what's
You're making fun of
okay.
the Power
Got
Rangers.
it.
You're like, wait, how did you summon this mega? So they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, it was, it was fun. It, I, I hope they have a season two of this because it was interesting how it ended.
Hmm.
Like I said, it's like the Red Ranger meets the fantasy world, of
Okay.
witchcraft, of knights, shit like that. Like, it's an isekai, but he didn't die. He just landed in a different world. It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
awesome, But like I said, if you like Power Rangers, if you like making fun of Power Rangers, right there, I feel as though it's a fun anime for you to watch. Like, don't take it seriously. Like, there is one
Hmm.
part in anime where it's like, I love my mom so much. I want mom to love me forever and ever. Like, he says something so awkward, and people are just like, well, no, wait. He's like, is it like right for a mom and son to be in love with each other? And everybody's like, wait, what? A son and a mom to be in love with each other? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, huh?
They're like,
Yeah.
what you talking about, man? Like, what? Like, what?
Right.
Like I said, Verge is a fun anime. Blue Exorcist, Blue Knight Saga. It was a fun anime. Nothing too crazy. Like it's like on its fourth or fifth season. I can't remember. It's basically like a guy who's a kid that's like part devil, part human. Like his
Hmm.
mom's human, his dad's the devil, and this season is like you delve into his past. Like I would say it's not a whole lot of action. It's more of a past story right there, and it's a pretty
Okay.
sad story too. Like it's a pretty sad story. I'm not sure what the next season is gonna be. Like I don't know if the next season is gonna be the last season. Like I'm not quite sure, but like it was a decent season. Like I said, nothing too crazy happened in anime, but if you like demons, half human shit like that, I would watch it. But like obviously, you have to watch the first couple seasons before you watch this season.
Okay.
Um,
I've heard of Blue Exorcist, and then
yeah,
Go Go Loser Ranger, like Go Go Loser Ranger was another
that
one that
okay.
Red Ranger isekai made
Yes,
me like
yes.
love.
So okay, I like the plot. It's like if you like the boys, you'll like it.
Okay.
It's like an average of the boys. But I will say, this anime though, this part season two, it started off good, but the second half was all over the place. I'm just like, wait, how
Okay.
did this happen? This was explained. Like it was like they moved past it. That they were like they're like, okay, we're just gonna skip past it. Like, no, let's skip past that. This wasn't answered. Like, I get it. Not everything's gonna be answered in anime, but it's like, bro, like you just can't skip past it like nothing happened. Like, what happened this? What happened here? Like,
Right.
are we like what's going on here right now? Like, how are we gonna skip past it? Like, I'm just like, no, we no what? Like, like
Hmm.
obviously I don't want to spoil for you right there, but it's like I'm really scratching my head. Like, what the just happened? Like, it was
Yeah.
all over the place. Here's the thing: they said the manga was paced way better than the anime,
Okay. Yeah.
and not only that too. What this might be a Hulu thing, but like when I was trying to watch it on Hulu, the speaking dialogue, like the captions were very delayed.
Yeah.
They were very delayed.
When I watched Naruto on Hulu, some maybe I don't know if it's like a TV thing, but like the captions wouldn't even like show up. Like, now,
So that happens too sometimes. Yeah,
Are you watching on sub or dub?
I'm watching on sub because like this sub will be coming first, but it's the time I'm just like, yo, what the hell's going on? This the delayed reaction for the caption. I'm like, yo, what? Like what?
You
Like
didn't know what they said. Yeah, that's a huge problem for that. So,
because of
yeah,
Hulu, you need to fix that.
some shows don't get the amount of care that they should if it's not like a popular show too.
Yeah,
That could be annoying for certain for
it can be
animes,
very
but
annoying. It can be very very annoying.
yeah,
Another anime that I've seen this year, Sakamoto Days. That was very hyped.
yeah,
Sakamoto Days was very hyped. They had
I,
part one and part two.
yeah,
Part one was like I think part one was a build up to part two because a lot
hmm,
of the part one I'm just like was just the intro, the intros of the characters and everything. But there's things I'm just like where I'm like, okay, why did they show this? This is complete use. Like why? Like, but
hmm,
part two way better. Part two was okay. We're gonna show you why this anime is like hype. Not granted, I don't know. I want to say that it's the next big thing because that's what people were saying about it. But I'm like, part two was very well done. I like it kind of like introduced you to the world of the assassin world right there. Like I thought it was pretty dope. Like how certain assassins work and everything. Like why they like this. Like it makes you hey, it's like what assassins are not all bad. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
yeah, like I thought it was very 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 good. Part two was at least good. Part one was kind of slow, but like part two was was pretty decent though.
okay. I will say with Sakamoto Days, that is one that I might want to circle back on because there's a great video that detailed like what's going to be the next era of Shonen Jump. And then
Yeah,
Sakamoto Days was one of the ones that was
was in there,
mentioned.
and I'm like okay, because it's like it's a funny anime as well too. So it's like you can't take things seriously, but it's like it still has that dark tone of the assassin world right there. Because like you do see me seeing heads being chopped off. Like you don't think that it's a funny anime right there. I'm like, no, they get dark sometimes. They're like heads
Yeah.
chopped off, decapitations, like somebody that died. I'm like, damn, you died like that? Shit,
Hmm.
like it gets there. It
Yeah.
gets there. It gets there.
Yeah.
Um, have you watched Fire Force?
No, I've caught up with Soul Eater in the beginning of the year though. So I feel like it's only a matter of time before I start. Maybe after Fire Force ends this, I think next year.
Yes, this part is see part two it appears in January, and I am a bit nervous because I'm like, okay, you got 12 episodes left. what can you do? Because the season 3 part 1, it was good. The way
Yeah.
how it ended too, I'm like, oh shit, oh
Hmm.
man, it was trippy. But I'm like, obviously I'm confused. Obviously, questions are unanswered, but obviously it'll be answered in in the season premiere. But no, once you finish Soul Eater, I highly recommend watching Fire Force.
Yeah.
Fire Force is good. I like it. I really really enjoy it. Like it's not my favorite, but like I really do enjoy it though.
Okay.
Like
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm curious to see how it's gonna end. Um, Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry. Devil May
Okay.
Cry.
What'd you think about this?
All right. So people call it woke Devil May Cry because the whole how humans are a piece of shit right there. Because like how can I say this? um, let's go with Dante. I felt as though they made Dante too much of an idiot. Like Dante's
Okay.
never been the smartest guy in the video games, which is fine. Like Dante's never been the smartest guy, but this anime makes him seem really, really. So I'm just like I understand he's not smart, but it's like you're making him really, really dumb.
Hmm.
And the character Lady from her video game to the anime, people were saying, "Oh, she curses too much," which that didn't bother me. I didn't mind her cursing too much. It was the fact that what she did at the end of season 1 really, really bothered me.
Hmm.
It really bothered me. And also, Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, he voices the vice president in this anime, which I thought was pretty cool. But
Oh, cool. Okay.
yeah, it's really, really cool. But
Huh.
it shows you that hey, not all demons are bad, and all humans are good. I like
Hmm.
the flip side because like yeah, in the game, demons are always bad, but in the anime, it was different. But I also like how how some of the demons in this anime were killed. I'm like dang, this person killed him, really anticlimactic. I hate how it ended
Hmm.
because of what Lady did. But it was funny how it's like humans being dumb and you see them playing. I don't want to be an American idiot. I'm like, yeah, you guys are American idiots right there. So it was
Yeah.
still good. Like the action, the choreography was great. It's just some of your characters might not be the same from the beginning. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like it. I understand. Like you're not gonna get it perfect, right? But it's like, damn, like
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
I was
Because the thing I heard about Devil May Cry is like the how it how it differentiates itself from the video game, and I think I heard that that's what people didn't like from it.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Because here's the thing, right? You don't want everything to be the same. Like you want things to be a little bit different. But it's like I understand why people are mad because it's like you're kind of going away from what made it Devil May Cry in a way. Like yes, Dante is the shit, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like okay, it's not a swear, but it's like he thinks he's purely human. I'm like Dante, what you do is not purely human shit. Like how do you
Hmm.
not like you really think you're purely human?
Hmm. Yeah.
But we'll keep it as that though. Like it's maybe you want to play the game first before you watch the anime, or maybe you watch the anime, you'll be like, yeah, let me play the game. You'll be like, oh, this is completely different. Like, what the fuck happened right here? So, but
I would like to explore. I like to explore that. I don't
yeah,
know when I'll get to this anime, but yeah, maybe
either,
one
I,
day
I
I'll probably.
wouldn't. But it does have Johnny Young Bosch in it, so that's the reason why I watch it as well. So it's like, okay. I like that voice actor. So did
Hmm.
that, did that. Have you watched Kaiju number 8?
I've heard good things about it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8 season 2 premiered. It was good. Season 2 was really good. He obviously he's a part kaiju, and he's learning how to use his powers on his own and not be fearful of losing control. Because like having that type of power, you're like, dang, what happens if I lose control? It's like no, you can't be thinking too much right there. So like, and it was a mental battle in this season. But
Hmm.
I just heard that as far as it was in production, I'm like, wait, is the next season gonna be the last season? That's
Uh, the next Kaiju number 8 season.
it said that the final season is in production, and I'm like, wait, so is the next season the final season? I'm just like, oh,
Interesting. That
okay,
seems soon.
yeah.
Huh.
I don't. I said I gotta look more into it, but I'm like, wait, yeah, they didn't say that the next scene is the last scene, but they said the final scene is in production. I'm like, okay, can somebody
Got
explain that
it.
to me, please? But I will say this though, in season
Mm-hmm.
two, you were introduced to a very cool character who I think is going to be a lot of people's favorite character because like he is so relatable. Because he
Mm.
is so relatable. He's a gamer. I'm gonna just leave it as that. But
Ooh, okay.
it was yeah, it was a very good season. I feel so. Some characters definitely got their moments. I'm like, okay, damn, that's what's up right there.
Hmm.
All right.
By the way, Davion in my chat confirmed like Dante is not the one from the game. They're not like the same, like you said. So,
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's listen. They kind of made him look an idiot, like
hmm,
more of an idiot. Like I said, Dante, he's never been the smartest person, but it's like they really made him dumb. I'm
hmm,
just like, and the main villain. Well, there's two main villains. The one main villain, I'm like, real. He was cool at first, but then I slowly realized that I'm like, wait, you're a poser. You're a poser. I
yeah,
hate posers. Okay. What else? We talked about no, the question right. Spy Family season 3 just ended.
okay.
I enjoyed it. I will say this though. Sooner or later, I'm pretty sure you heard about it, right? Spy Family.
But yeah, I know about Spy Family. I don't know the premise and stuff, but yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it's
Oh,
good.
basically, it's this family, right? It's this made up family, right? Every family in the every American family has a secret. Their
Hmm.
dad is a secret agent. The wife is an assassin. The daughter can read minds, and the dog can tell the future. And
Oh
so they
wow.
each have
Okay.
a secret. And, and I'll just say this: next season, some of these seasons need to start being revealed. Like it's your three seasons, your three seasons there. You are 3 seasons in.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be revealed something soon. Now it's a funny anime too. It's mainly more funny, slice of life, action, comedy, shit like that. Like it has
Hmm.
moments. Like I would say this past season definitely had its its dark moments, but eventually they need to start revealing their secrets. Like I said,
Hmm.
people die in this anime too. Like it's funny, but like people get killed in this anime too. Like I said, you have a spy and assassin. Like they don't. Like I said, none of them know each other's secrets. None.
Yeah.
So that's
Hmm.
what makes it even better too. So they'll notice it soon though. So that
Gotcha.
was
Okay.
decent. Tagapi's original sin, the anime I was telling you about just now.
Hmm.
That anime was very tough to watch.
From a like you told me it was like a sad story from that standpoint.
Sad story, right? Like here's the thing: it's one of those animes where like you look at it, you're like, oh, this looks cute. Yeah, no, no, it ain't cute. It ain't cute. Like Nighthawk, I
Yeah.
shed tears watching this anime.
Mm.
Towards the end, I shed tears. Like I'm gonna just say this: like this alien comes from another planet to spread happiness,
Hmm.
but he's always so gullible. Always thinking, "Oh, positive is how you humans communicate." Yeah, no, like he's in for a rude awakening when it comes to like he's so happy and cheerful, but it's like no, bro, like you really don't understand. Like the girl, the one of the girls, the main character, her mom escorts, and the daughter gets picked on, and she even knows that her mom escorts. And it's like, well, God,
Hmm.
you're in the 4th grade. You should not be know what an escort is. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And like I said, it's abusive, adds scary moments in this anime right there, but it's very short, only 6 episodes. Like I said,
Oh, it was 6? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and
Mm.
there is some suicidal things right there, so it's like be warned when watch this anime right there. But the ending, I was happy with it. Now it's not like the perfect ending. It's not the perfect ending, but it's like you see hope. And that's my thing. Saying like, okay, I see it hope.
Yeah.
That's fine with me right there. But yeah, I recommend it though.
Okay.
Uh, Almost to
Cool.
the end. Togen Ikeen.
I heard
You hear
about
about
this
that
one.
at all?
Yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah.
It was good. similar to Blue Exorcist, half boy, half oni. Every half breed has a story. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
all of them are not explained right there. They're not told, but like hopefully in the future they'll be told. But it was cool. Some questions left unanswered. Listen, I don't want to give out too much about spoiler right there, but it said it was decent. It was pretty long, which it was like 24 episodes. So
Okay.
you 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 must say if you like demons and oni, life feels like it's a pretty good anime for you to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The pacing can be a bit slow, but I was still satisfied from what I saw, at least. Satisfied from that.
Okay. Yeah.
My Dress Up Darling season 2 was great. Watching that anime makes me fall in love with cosplay. Like,
Mm-hmm.
see, here's my thing. I love the cosplay. I wouldn't call myself a cosplayer because, like, that's not my job. It's not my actual thing. I just like do it for the fun of it. But like, just watching it, I'm like, dang, cosplay is really fun. I just feel as though Marin is a very important character. Now, I will say, seeing a young girl in that situation, I'm just like, I'm getting older right now, so it feels kind of weird to watch it now. But it's like, I
Yeah.
feel as though Marin is a very important anime character because she represents a lot of cosplayers in this world, and I feel as though she's very important. Hell, they even like go from they even go to this season from a cross dresser too. I'm like, oh dang, even a guy. They're even explaining the guy dressed up as a woman as well too. Like I like the fact that they
Yeah.
went that route as well. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's not just women, it's guys too. So like, what I'm saying, like, I did like how the season went. Like I said, if you're a fan of cosplay, I recommend my Dress Up Darling. I really, really do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard of this one. I see it's produced by Cloverworks, which is pretty cool. Cloverworks did Windbreaker. Um, it did some other stuff. Oh, Elusive Samurai, which is also getting that's a good. You watched it, Elusive Samurai?
I saw this a samurai, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
getting
can't wait
season
to season
two
two.
next year. Like that's gonna be amazing. So
That's
yeah,
dark, yo. That anime is so dark too.
yeah.
It's
It had a
creepy dark.
crazy. It had a crazy beginning, and
Yeah,
it's the tone is off to me because like
it's weird,
they start like kind of like he lost his whole country
which is
and he
sad.
has to get it. It's basically a revenge story,
Yeah,
but it's also meant to be comedic as well. And some of the comedy is like, okay, cool, but you also just lost your country. Are you in the mood to be joking right now?
but
So
instead, if he doesn't like to fight though, he likes to
that's
run and hide and avoid. Remember that one fight that he had, right? The guy kept on
yeah,
missing. Not only is he missing, he's even avoiding the blood that's splattering over the place. So I'm like, God damn!
right.
And he's enjoying it. He's enjoying playing out. Like he's like, what is this guy? Why is
And
he silent?
that was how I got onto the show at first, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay, let me look at this because I like the coloring of that show too because it's much more I don't know what word to describe it, but it's much more vivid, I would say, than other some animes can be like washed out with their color palette, but the colors pop basically.
and they're creepy. Some of the images too with the certain guys. I'm like, that's a pretty scary image right there with their creepy face. I'm just like, ugh. Even the
Yeah,
one guy, right? I guess we talk about the whole aura thing. Like people were just dying around him. Like it was like all of this unfortunate was happening. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? What?
yeah.
It, it was creepy.
Oh, and they also
That's,
did Spy Family as well, Cloverworks.
yeah.
So okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
also have the last two where the movies are like Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. You gotta watch it, bro. You gotta watch Infinity Castle. Man,
yeah. I'm looking for a place.
the first fights were crazy, bro.
Okay, yeah. Like it's easy to dodge spoilers because Demon Slayer is not as much as on my timeline, but
Yeah,
yeah, I gotta watch it. That's
yeah,
fourth season ending. When I watched it, I was just like, dang, I should have caught up on this before it came out.
yeah.
Ugh,
And then
I dropped the ball on that one.
you did. And then the last one right now I have is I got Chainsaw Man Rize.
Oh,
Good
I heard that
movie.
was good. Okay.
Good movie. I found it so funny is that people were like, "Oh my god, I feel so bad for the girl." I'm like, "Do y'all forget what she just did just now? Like a couple minutes ago?
Hmm.
Like just killed a bunch of people. Now even
Yeah.
sorry for her." I'm like, "Yeah, no, she did too much."
Yeah.
She did too much. She did too much. But all right. So that's all I have right there. So now we can finally do our little ranking. Now, let's see.
Hmm.
Let's see. Let's share the screen right here. Yeah, share screen. All right. So here we go. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. There you go. Can you see me right now? You see the animation right there. It
Yep.
might be tough to see on this part right there. So let's go this part one by one. Let's go. Let's go by the animation that we see first before I even do anything. So this was okay. This okay. Let's where would you want to put? I didn't get a chance to like to change the title and shit like that. So we're gonna go with the whole SABCD crap.
That's fine. It keeps it simple for now.
Yeah.
Normally I would like put my own specialized stuff, but it's people
Yeah.
understand it better
Okay.
with this.
So I got My Academia of the final season. Okay? Where would you rank this?
So for me, it would probably be S.
S.
Yeah, just built
I get it.
even within the season. I feel like for new seasons, like I love the show all the previous 7 seasons
Yes.
already, but
Me
even
too.
when you consider how much this season stuck the landing and had quality episode after quality episode, the wrap ups were just amazing. So yeah.
And I only feel as though it's like when a series finale, you have to end on a good note. Like I always feel as though ending on a
Hmm.
good note is very, very important. It's like you don't want people to end it, you're like, yo, what the fuck did I just watch?
Right, right.
Like you don't want to have like a situation of Tokyo Ghoul, from what I've
Uh,
heard. From
I
what
was
I've
also
heard.
I
From
was
what
also
I've
going to
heard.
mention another one. Real quick, Davion, appreciate you for the 10 bits. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you have a great night. Um, one on this list that, if you don't mind skipping forward, we didn't talk about this one, but One Punch Man season 3.
Oh shit, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, it's in here
Bro.
too. I didn't
I've
watch.
never seen okay. I like to go by from what I see. But
Mhm.
bro, the type of shit I've been seeing for this anime on season 3 right now has not been good.
It's
It has
tough.
not been good.
Yeah,
Like,
like
oh my god.
the thing is, I've watched season 1. I've only watched season 1 of One Punch Man, and I wanted to watch season 2, but I was warned that the anime wasn't as good as the first, so I should read the
I saw
manga.
one season. I saw one season. I never seen season 2 yet.
Okay, so we're in the same boat. And one
Yeah,
day I kind of just want to rewatch season 1 and just watch season 2 and 3 anyway, just to get a
me
full
too.
grasp of the series. Unfortunately, based on what I've been seeing, like One Punch Man season 3 is like at its highest a C off the story, but then that animation level took it down to a D.
Bro, I've never seen this many low ratings. It's like I said, I gotta watch it for myself, but it's like it's scary to watch it right now of all the and they were new for season 2. I think it was new for season 4.
Yeah. It has occur to like a continuation of the season 3 coming next year. But it's almost like the damage is already done with
Yeah.
some of the stuff is came out. But I think one day I'm gonna come to it
I
when
will
it's
too. I
um
will too. Yeah,
yeah,
eventually. Oh,
with the
we
fresh
also forgot.
mindset.
We also forgot about even though I didn't finish it, the Lord of Mysteries. I didn't finish that.
I'm gonna circle back to that in the beginning of the
Me
year.
too.
It's in my lineage of stuff. We'll talk about it
It's
soon.
in my lineage too, and also Apothecary Diary season 2. I need to finish that one as well.
I heard
That
about it.
one's
Yeah, it was good.
Apothecary Diary is really good. Like I said, it's not. Let me tell you something right now. My animes, I really usually like to watch them action and fight
Hmm.
it, but like Apothecary Diaries, I like it. It's not really my thing. Saying they like Spy Family, but I still enjoy it though. Like Topic original sin, not my cup of tea, but it's like it's really really good though.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's
Hmm.
fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
yeah, since we just talked about One Punch Man, I would go ahead and put that in there.
I forgot. I forgot about like I said, since ones that we already seen though, so it's like these are ones that we all see. So it's like I want to go with that though, but
Hmm.
eventually we'll get back into that though. But
Okay, okay, for sure.
yeah. All right, so we got Dandanon season 2.
Hmm.
I mean, I might be biased to just play S because I love it so much. But I wouldn't
I
mind if it's at
okay.
8 as well.
I would go A. Of course, I would rank stuff differently based on how I write it, but I'm down for S. I can do S. Out of the new ones this year, I'll go. I'll be fine with S.
Okay, we'll go. That's we'll go. All right, but yeah, I'll be a little bit biased. Like, I gotta lie, I'll be a little biased.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Dragon Ball Daima. No, I'm at
C.
C. Ah,
Yeah.
damn, you're better than. I was gonna go for B. I was like, but I mean, Harry basically like C because how it ended, or like I want to give it a C because I'm like I want to give it a B, but like tell me a reason why you should give it a C to like try to persuade me to think like, hey, man, I should go with C.
So this show is still a lot of fun to watch. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you should just watch it because it's going to be a good time just hanging out with Goku and his friends on a new adventure. But when
Yeah.
I really think about like the 20 episodes that we got, it felt like more of an arc than a complete show, where it's like this little adventure in the demon world. We get these new villains that like Arin Su. I didn't mention this part, but Arin Su, the woman, she was the most interesting villain. I didn't like the main name started with the G with the red suit.
Oh, the little bitch boy.
Yeah, he was silly. Supreme Kai's brother, I think, Degetsu, he was okay. He's like the villains didn't really
Actually,
hold their weight like that.
now that you think about it, Supreme Guy still didn't do anything.
No.
Supreme still didn't do anything. That's right. He still didn't do anything. Like he was so hyped up in the motherfucker didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Supreme Guy didn't do shit. And now,
That,
just like in the original Dragon Ball Z, he didn't do shit in Daima. Besides, tell him about the whole demon world thing.
right. And I like and what I will say is I like the world, the design of the world itself. Everything feels very
Yes.
Toriyama. And I like seeing his designs again. So again, it felt like a celebration of the series still, and some of the best animated fights, I would say, too. Even with some Vegeta justice with his Super Saiyan 3 and all that. And of course, seeing I love like, Goku is amazing as well.
That's my favorite anime character of all time.
Yeah, like Goku, like he's an icon.
I'm a Goku fan.
But yeah, C for sure.
All right. All right. I think we don't need to explain this. We don't need to explain this.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah,
already know. I think we
yeah.
already know. I think we already know. We already know. Like we already know. Like yeah.
Hmm.
We don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't even know. All right. What's the other one? All right. Windbreaker season 2. I'm either giving it A or B.
I'm in that range too. Uh, where did
I
I?
like the character growth that Sakura had in this.
Yeah.
I love seeing the growth of Venom, and I love seeing Sabaki. I'm gonna give it an A. Like I like the fact that they ran around with, like a cross dresser and felt for him right there, and he showed whoop
Hmm.
ass, and like the fact that nobody made fun of him because he was a cross dresser right there. I felt as though that was a very important moment, and that's why I'm like, what, I want to give this an A
The character work that they did was good. It's I feel like it goes against what people might be expecting from the series.
because it's all guys and stuff like that.
But really it's just like more the action part of it. Um, I'll go A.
Okay, all
I'm
right,
fine with that.
all right,
Yeah.
sounds good. All right, I got you, Yakuda. Man, this is a tough one.
This is another A or B.
Yeah,
S-
I will say it does get a little bit confusing when I explain the whole power dynamics too. Like the guy's plan was like, I want to use a trash piece to get to the beyond, like as a
mhm.
test run. But it's like he didn't explain the reason why he wants to go to the beyond, though, right? It was like, hey, I just want to go to the beyond. Like did he
Oh, because he wanted to go back into the
going back
sphere.
to the spear? Okay,
Yeah, he has the same goal as Rudo, which is also is very interesting to
yeah.
me. Their dynamic I loved. If I can, I would probably put it in A tier next to Windbreaker. But the thing that keeps it from S, which it could be in reach of an S, but the thing that keeps it from S with me is in that second part of the season, the fights or the whole Raiders versus the cleaners part took a little bit too long. Like some of the episodes
Some
were
of
a
the
little
fights didn't go so the way how I wanted it to go well because so the pacing was kind of off. Like I said, the
Yeah,
guy with the multiple arms and the baby, they kind of talked a lot. Like
yeah,
they only started acting
yeah.
like when they found out, oh, we're inside the treasure. Like, we're inside the treasure right now. Okay, let's turn up now. It's like, okay, guys, that is just, yeah,
Then they start to get to work, but like
yeah,
then because like it's interesting watching multiple animes because you start to realize how each anime uses this episode time. In some animes do it in a way where it's like you're throwing a lot at me, but it's also enough to satisfy me for an episode.
yeah,
Gashiakata doesn't have that sometimes. Like some episodes are like that, but then others aren't like really holding up to that. So,
yeah. I would go with you. So I would go A on that one as well.
mhm.
Okay, all right. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I'm more. I kind of want to get this a B because there were some episodes I'm just like, okay, what is going on here right now? Like it was just like, okay, like it was cool and all, but I felt as though it was
I
kind of
agree.
like pointless within it. Like I feel as though the pace was just kind of like with this
I think
anime.
it's gonna need bigger story moments for it to
It
like if it
is.
got like if it is gonna get like a if season two adds onto it really well, I could see it going like higher. And plus,
Yes.
I could see some cases where people might like this more than more than the original My Hero. So yeah.
That's a tall task right there, buddy. Like that's
I think it
woo.
I think in terms of like the character them focusing on just a few characters' journeys, uh seeing how they develop and like the more intimate story with that, I think is what
Do
people
you
might like.
do you feel as though Pop Step should do more in that season two?
Yeah, I think her plot line is already interesting and seeing how her and Koichi's like relationship is and like her well that's one of the things, but I think her being more confident within herself, I think is another
Yeah.
aspect of it.
All right. So we got a little B.
Yeah.
All right. We got Soul Leveling season two. I
Mhm.
feel as they put an S there, we're gonna piss a whole lot of people. But I
I
really enjoyed it though. The animation was flawless. Like I said, I get it. He's a bit too strong, but like the fights, story. Okay, story wasn't the best. Story. Okay, yeah. Story. Okay,
I go
I'll
A.
put say yeah, because like I said, the story is not the best.
It's but it's also not bad either though. Like it's more like this could use more seasons two to build out the lore of the world because I think that's what's missing about soul leveling. And I even though he's powerful, they're handling it in a way where he's on his own journey of self-improvement, but
Yeah,
everyone's starting to get the hint that no, this is the most powerful guy in town, and
yes,
he's the most important hunter that we have.
yeah, and
VS, appreciate you for the fast stream watch streak. Appreciate that.
and
Yeah.
he's not really all about for the fame too. He's just keeping it simple. I just want to protect my family. That's it. Like I got my mom out of her coma right there. That's why I put my whole objective right now was just to do that. So
Hmm.
he's a pretty
Yeah.
straightforward, simple guy.
Yeah, he wants to protect his family. He wants to like actually he's better than some of these hunters that do it for the money and all that.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
really cool.
absolutely.
Seeing that in the first season and then seeing how much he how further he goes through that journey in the second season is great. So,
Yep,
yeah.
I agree. All right, so we got our lovely Lazarus right here.
C.
See, I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna be that. I gave it a D, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it a C. Like I said, it needed to be longer. Pause. um, questions were left unanswered. Like
Mhm.
anime like this deserve to be 20 something episodes right there. Like to save the world in such a short amount of time to find a cure. Yeah, we need more than just 12, 13
Mhm.
episodes. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now we're to the animes that I have seen so far.
Real quick, question from VS. She said like aren't they doing a soul leveling live action? You remember hearing about that? The live action
Maybe,
version of Soul.
but if they are, I'm gonna puke. I know I got a video game out. All
They
right,
do
all
have
right.
it. It is coming soon. Yeah, we saw it at
Is it already
downloads
out?
there.
Is that for? I think
I think it's.
is that for the PC and Xbox? I believe.
I think so. Yeah, I believe it's either coming out or is already out. I'm not
I think it's
sure.
already out.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, Arise Overdrive was the one.
I think it's already
Yeah,
out.
that is. Yep, you can. Yep, it's already. It came out this month, I think, probably.
Okay. I want to play, but I don't mind the money. It's like, but I don't have like see, I have a PC, but it's like I like playing my games on console. I ain't gonna lie.
That's fair. Yeah,
I play my
that's
games on
completely fair.
console. All right. So now the image that I have seen, Demon Slayer, Infinite Castle, Chef's Kiss.
Mhm.
I can't go over it. It was a Chef's Kiss for me. Like I loved it so much. Emotional doing a story, fights were great, and one thing about Demon Slayer, you're not gonna get fire animation. Like it's good. It
Yeah.
is very well done. Tremendous.
Hmm.
Spy Family season 3. I'm gonna give this a B. Learn about the spy's past and how he came to be a spy. I thought that was long overdue. I
Hmm.
like that. And like I said, it had a bit of a serious moments in this anime as well. But I feel as though next season, seriously, to start being revealed, because it's like, yo, y'all been knowing each other all this time right there. It's like, okay, guys, like, I need some secrets. I need some secrets right now. Like,
Right. Yeah.
come on, man. Like, it's going on long enough. Pause. Kaiju number 8, season 2. Oh man, it's a tough one. Like I don't think 12 episodes was enough, but I
Hmm.
will say the the main the main antagonist, he's
Hmm.
very smart. The antagonist is very smart. You seem like he's always like one step ahead of everybody. It's like think of it as like I don't spoil for you, but it's like it's a kaiju that's like actually smart. That you understand
Hmm.
the human language, and the longer he's alive, the longer like he gets smarter. And I feel like that's always dangerous. Like I said, you can be strong, but if you're smart, like at a Shikamaru level, a light Yagami level, that's very dangerous.
Gotcha. So when you said that, it kind of reminded me of Code Geass. You seen that?
Oh, it's been a while, but I need to rewatch that again.
Yeah. Yeah. Lelouch. Lelouch level type of person. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. Oh, man, they might give it an A. They may give it an
Okay.
A. Hell may cry. Oh god damn it. Oh man. As a fan of the series, this hurts me.
It's gonna be the first D.
I don't know, man, because there's things that I like about it.
Yeah.
There's things I like about it. I didn't like how it ended. I'll give it a C.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. There's things I did not like about it. I'm gonna give it a C. Tokyo Genki, yeah, I think I might give this a. I mean, it's like to a B or C.
Hmm.
I. God damn it. Because the main character, he's okay right now. Like he starts to control his powers. Like he's not the guy yet.
Okay.
He's not
Yeah.
the guy just yet. And there's some other characters in this anime. Just like, okay, what's gonna be your moment? Like, it's a lot of characters. I'm always feels it's almost like quantity over quality.
Hmm.
Because there's only like a few characters that kind of stand out right now, and there is one character that's very aggressive towards this one character, and it's like it's it's kind of a bit too much for what she's
Hmm.
doing. I think we have a C. And I
Okay.
love demons. I fucking love demons. But I'm like, ugh. All right. Chainsaw Man Rizé. Very good movie. I'm sub between an A or an S. Um, Stark, the villain, she kicked ass.
Mm-hmm.
She kicked ass. Denji is still an idiot. He's still an idiot. But it was such a good movie though. Such a really good movie. Maybe I know this intro is a bit slow, but like it does pick up. It's really good. I don't know S A or S. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What would there be anything to keep it away from S?
Oh, I see. I don't know if it's because I'm glazing it too much. um,
I mean, like if you enjoy, like, it's like I feel like if it's a so if it's a good combination of like uh plot and animation, like then it'll be an S. But maybe if the plot is a little like not bad, but like on the lower end quality wise, maybe it should be A.
it's it's very it's very it's still the same story from like the regular season.
Okay.
It's just that this character is such a badass though. Fuck, I'm giving it an S. Fuck
Yeah.
it, because
Yeah. There
you
you
have the
go.
movies, both Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man, but they're too different. They're not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Plus one movie's on its like last season. Chainsaw Man is like still within its beginning process right there. So it's like
Right.
I don't like comparing the two, honestly.
Yeah.
Um Red Ranger becomes adventure in a different world. I'm gonna give it a C. It is very funny. It's the animation is ain't not the best.
Okay.
Was little CGI shit like that, but like it's very comical. It's very funny. So I'm gonna say as that. Um, Fire Force season 3 part 1. It was very good, but it's not. See, it's tough. It's like I'm ranking it, but it's not finished though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's still left unanswered. Like it's still like it's not finished.
Okay.
Like, say I kind of want to give it a D pause, but it's like it's not completed yet. It feels incomplete, which is like it's supposed to be it. So fuck it. I would go with B
Yeah. That's fine.
because it's not completed just yet. All right.
Those are the tricky ones because, like, let's say if you were to redo this list after it's all said and done,
Yeah,
do you think it could have the potential for an A or an S?
it definitely does. Like I said, I have to see how it ends. Like
Okay.
final seasons are always important. Like I said, it'd be a great final season, but like the way how it ends, that's always important though. Always important.
Hmm.
All right. Tiger Beat's Original Sin. Man, I feel bad doing this because it was very dark, but I'm gonna give it an S as well. It
Yeah.
was so good, but like I'm just like the shit that I saw there, man, was just
Mhm.
their scenes they were tough to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kidding, but they were tough to watch. They were very tough to watch, bro.
Hmm.
It was very very tough to watch. Um, Zenshu, I'm gonna give this a C because like there were questions left unanswered.
Hmm.
Very where like it made no sense. I'm like, okay, so are they gonna explain that shit or what? Like, I did like the character, I did like the animation, but like it been all over the place in a way.
Hmm.
Um, listen, questions just need to be answered, which I'm just like, yo, that makes no sense. It
Okay.
makes no sense. Like I like how she died to get to the water. It's like, bro, really? Like the hell? But anyways, Black Sis, give it a C too. Like, it was a past story, which I know. I mean,
Hmm.
it was sad overall. Like, the story was sad, but it was like, yeah, all right.
Just okay. Just all
Here's gonna
right.
be the first D. Go to Loser Ranger.
Hmm.
Because how that second half was, I'm like, y'all, what? That was not
Hmm.
answered. How that happened? How they survived? Like, can y'all explain this, please? Like, I understand everything's not answer, but it's like, yo, like,
Right.
what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. My Dress Up Darling season 2. I love the cosplay. I'm the one glazing right now. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that S tier.
Look, it ain't glazing if the show is actually good and you like it.
Yeah, true, true.
Like, you know.
And let's talk about the days. So part one was Part two was good. Now part one was good, which is part two. I will get us an A. But since
Hmm.
I got like half of this, I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah, I mean, I might go back to this list.
So, devil's advocate, if the
Talk to
second
me.
part, if the second part is building on the first part you described as slow, right?
Yeah,
Like, is it like table setting certain things that then the part two follows up on?
like I would say, part one was getting ready for part two. Like part two, like ends where part one leaves off. It's not like, hey, you know how we just start to add a new season. It's like, hey, let's set the pace in. No, we get straight
Yeah.
to it. We get
Okay.
straight to it. Like it wasn't part two wasn't slow. Part two was pretty fast.
Okay.
Like part two was fast. And I will say, Sakamoto Days, they introduced some real cool characters. There are some really cool characters in the anime right now, and it's always like you're like, damn, the Assassination World is pretty cool. Like the different styles that they do, like it's you see more of them. Like you see different like it's people are crazy too. People are crazy too. But I
Yeah.
will say they got two white hair villains, and once again, it's like leave the white hair people alone. Leave them alone. You can see from the start, you're like, yo, these guys are bad. It's like I will say, you want once again, we'll talk about Aura, right? In
Yeah.
part one, when it ran into the like arguably the villain of the whole entire series, the
Hmm.
guy was scared. He was just sitting there. Like his first interaction with him was just like you had the death aura right there. You're like, oh, holy shit.
Hmm.
Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, yeah, no, it's fun. Like I don't the whole this whole like next big thing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chill on that right now. Like I don't want to like get ahead too far right now. Let me just wait on that. Let's just wait on that. So we'll see how it goes. You know, as time goes on right there. So listen,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
good.
That's
I'm just
fair.
not seeing the whole like generational thing. Cause like I said, it's very. We gotta be careful when we say generational talent right there. Like it's just, ooh, you gotta be careful
Hmm.
right there. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. Like, I know it might be harder to see on here because, like, it's a bit of a smaller screen here, but like,
Wait. What
that's
about One Punch Man?
oh, I didn't see it.
It.
Like, oh,
Okay. I got you.
these are extra things that actually downloaded. But oh wait, this is still Devil May Cry. These are some extra things that I downloaded right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Where I
I
was like,
noticed that.
oh shit, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Okay, no, wait, I got you. I'm thinking about something. Did we get? I'm looking at my list right. Like, we got that. I was like, I got that. Had that. Yep. Question right. Yep. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, just make sure we had all that. But yeah, that's. Listen, I will watch it, but I still watch season two though. Like
Hmm.
I saw the finish. About the Karadari season two. There were some other animes I was watching too that came with this year that they added. I can add on this list right there. But what again on that?
One that I want to shout out real quick is I have it in my notes. It's called "Rock is a Lady's Modesty." Um,
Okay,
some music. These two girls have they have a passion for music, but they're at this like
what's it called? Rock is
rock
a
is a
lady's body.
late.
Okay, I see. I see. Okay,
Yeah. Hmm. It's on High Dive. But it's
okay, so
about
it's High
like
Dive.
yeah, and you can get like a free trial through like Prime Video or something. So that's how I'm gonna watch it. I need to time it to where I can finish it within those 7 days. But it's pretty short. It's like 13 episodes, and
Oh yeah, I see right
I,
here.
I heard it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And it's centered around like music and how they have a hidden one of the girls has a hidden love for music, but they can't really show it because they're at this like high this formal place where girls have to like look a certain way and all that. But rock is seen as like a kind of a step away from that image, that perfect, pretty kind of image. So yeah, I'll probably describe it better in like a future
Okay,
video, a future segment. So
that's
yeah,
fine.
and Lord of Mysteries too, still also on my list.
Also, do you know anime called the Super Cube?
Yes, I was going to watch that, but people just called it like, yes, this is kind of like soul leveling. So it's just,
But where can you watch it? I'm moving like where can you? Where is it on? Where is it on? Like it's not on Crunchyroll.
no. So it's on a Chinese streaming service because it's another Dongwa
Yeah.
called IQ. So spelled IQIYI. And let me look it up. Let's see here. Yeah, it's free on that streaming service. But
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Let's see here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright then. I'll take a look at that. But I think that's about it right there. We've been here for like 2.5 hours now. But you also said you also want to get together and talk about like animes of the next year. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, in January I might need to take a stream. I'm trying to take like a stream content break so I could be like, okay, let me not just rush into the new year with all this content and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
no,
So
no, no, I understand. I understand that.
yeah, we might
I
we
guess
still
for me,
do that.
I guess for me, I'm always like, I gotta get this, like, I got this done. So like, yeah, no, I'm gonna still do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's the beginning of the year. I just want to like get it over with. Honestly,
That's fair. That's
uh,
fair. Because JJK season 3 is around the corner, and I know like that's
yeah,
one of the anticipated ones.
man, dog. I keep saying hearing from my friends that like Ethan the New York was bad. It gets worse.
Yeah,
I heard it gets worse, bro. I heard it gets worse, and I'm like, I'm not ready for it. I did go to the theaters to see, you know, the first episodes, which it was cool. Like,
okay,
it's kind of crazy how people have this full on review, and I'm like, guys, it's only gonna be an appetizer. Like, I don't think you should be expecting a whole lot from an appetizer. Like,
right.
it's gonna be okay, so like. But I'm excited though. Those first episodes were really cool. They're really dope.
Okay, yeah,
It's really dope. Like you see how you know how much of a difference Gojo has on the JJK community right there. So it's like you know, wait,
yeah,
you saw? Did you see JJK Zero?
yes, yeah,
Okay, yeah, make sure,
yeah.
definitely, yeah. I'm about to say like, if you didn't watch that, don't watch this. Then make sure you watch
Oh
JJK
yeah,
Zero.
zero is required watching after. So the way I went was season one, zero, and then
Yep,
season
and
two.
that's how it is. Yeah, it's season. I mean, you could technically watch Zero first. We
Technically,
could
yeah,
watch that first, yeah, because it's like it's canon, but it's like it's not like if you watch it first, it's like you don't know what's gonna happen when you watch season one. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, you're kind of like, oh, decent. Okay, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, like
if
this.
you really want to if you really want to go in chronological order, you could even watch the first few episodes of season two, then zero, then season one, then the rest of season two, because that's basically
Exactly,
the
yeah,
chronological order. But it's way
yeah.
better how it gets revealed over time when you watch it in just release order.
Okay. All right, okay. Since you say you need to take a content break, then you can tell me, you can let me know then. What are your favorite animes heading into 2026? Then
Sure. See, I have a couple of them written down. So I mentioned JJK season three. Um,
that's on my list.
Vigilante season two.
That's on my list.
Still anticipating that. Uh, Wistoria Wand and Sword. Have you seen this one?
No, I haven't heard of that. Is that a new one or a season two? Or
It's a season two releasing in April. This was one that one of my friends recommended me.
it's called
Basically,
Historia.
Wistoria, WIS Storia. um, Wand and Sword. It's you'll
Okay, I
see
see
a
it right here.
blue haired character with goggles
Okay, I
on the
see
front.
it.
So the premise is that that boy, his name is Will, he doesn't have any magic in a magic society. Sound familiar? Like it's kind of like a
Black Clover.
Black Clover, Mashal or Mash, however it's pronounced.
Matt Soul, something like that.
Yeah. And even just like that's kind of directly from the Deku kind of storyline where
Yeah.
no quirk and a quirk. But this one is he's basically trying to reach the top ranks of the Magic Society where his friend, his childhood friend is. Her name is Elfaria at this high tower, and he's trying to do it solely with his sword skills. But he knows he is a hard worker, similar to Deku, and he has his kindness.
Okay.
But when he's like on the back foot or he needs to get some stuff done, he'll get some stuff done. So
Okay. I like that.
you should check it out. See how you like it. First season was I
Let
think
me add it to my watch
12.
list.
Yeah, 12 episodes, I think. And it's interesting, like magic lore that's kind of in there. You can tell that there's something like they're setting up something like a bigger piece of lore. Like what I like about Gachiakura, and this is something that Gachiakura does that what was the example of another? It was another show where I was like, okay, this is cool, but they're not. I need I need something more from it. Wistoria does a great job in like, oh no, there might be something coming on the within the further seasons. So
Like
I'm
something
interested.
major is going to be big implications, pretty much.
Yeah, like within the bigger arcs, and they go through arcs fairly quickly. I want to say it's like 2 or 3 arcs within that first season, and it ends pretty well. So,
All
and
right.
it's even a little bit of character development you can see little inklings of. So, yeah,
It's
season
funny,
2
like
really good.
I've been watching more of these magic style animes, and I've always been like, now it's not I never liked it, but it's like I've been seeing more and more of it because like I've been watching one anime that came out this year that I'm in the middle of watching. It's called what was it called? Got my plan right here. The assassin, my assassin obviously exceeds the hero or whatever like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The plot's just a little bit like it's almost like a little bit of the shield hero or something like that.
I've heard of that. Yeah, the Shield Hero one. Question from the chat from Ant. Have you seen Secrets of the Silent Witch? I haven't. Have you heard about that?
Secrets of the Silent Witch. No, that sounds familiar though. Did it come out
Hmm.
this year?
Hmm. Let's see. Secrets of.
Let's see. Secrets of the Silent Witch.
Ooh, that art is crazy though on that manga. Or light
Uh,
novel. And yeah, this year, July to October.
it did, yeah. There's actually one season of it. It looks like.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, there's an anime called Witch Watch that came out this year. I heard that was pretty good too. It came out. They came out the
Mhm.
same time as Lazarus, Fire Force. It came out in the 2X. I heard that anime was actually pretty good as well.
Okay. Yeah, and so
That's
that's
actually
like
pretty
spring.
good.
That was like spring season.
Yes, yeah, seriously, yeah.
Yeah. It ran this season alongside Secrets of the Silent Witch ran alongside Water Magician and Lord of Mysteries. Okay.
Mm.
And that makes I forgot Lord of Mysteries came out like in the latter of the year too. Which
Yeah,
we and I don't know
I
if
need
you were
to
here, but
rewatch it because I got a little bit confused in that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I take notes during it. One real quick. One Piece Dressrosa, dog, like over 100 episodes for that one arc. Amazing arc, by the way. It's amazing. I loved
Over
every
100
second.
episodes for an arc.
Yes, but the story, there's so much story and lore that keeps you interested. That's what people don't tell you about it. I'm not gonna convert. I'm not gonna try to convert you into One Piece,
No, no,
yeah,
bro. I want to watch one. I'm just always like, it's just I'm watching this. I gotta watch this as well.
fair. That's completely
Like
fair.
this year, I was watching. I think you talking about too. I was watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because
Yeah, for the first
here's the
time.
thing. Because I watched the original one back in the day. I didn't really
Hmm.
like it, so like I stopped watching it. And most of the time, I like to finish watch my animes, but that one I just didn't watch it. So
Yeah.
whenever I heard Brotherhood, I was like, I don't want to watch it. I wasn't really a fan of the first one, but all of you ever telling me, bro, it's real good. You have to watch it. I'm like, all right, sure, I watch it, bro. Every episode's been fire.
Cause
It's
yeah,
really good.
because I watched that too this year, actually. Brotherhood.
I'm still in the middle of watching it though. I still didn't finish it though.
Okay, yeah, you'll love. Where are you about?
I'm
Like,
like halfway. Let me see. I'm on shout out for Crunchyroll.
yeah,
I'm still like 38. I'm
okay,
halfway there.
it's about to be a thrill ride. It's already a throw ride,
I
but
was already
like,
through it already. Yeah.
but you're about to get into the final stuff where
Oh
it
yeah.
all comes
I know.
together, and it's the writing. There's not really, she doesn't miss a beat. The author,
Mm.
I'm blanking out her name, but she amazing the way she wrote that story.
And
Um,
now that I'm on
yeah,
my Crunchyroll shit, I need to finish watching Doctor Stone because it's actually coming on its last seasons.
I want to
Er,
get into that soon.
That first
Uh,
episode was kind of crazy. I was like, whoa, like it's obviously apocalypse, end of the world type of shit. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? How that
mhm.
happened right there? And so yeah, this guy's a very smart guy, and so I said I'm only on 2 episodes. I'm on the third episode right now, so it's not like I'm like fully in that space right now. So that's it. A lot of homework I gotta do.
Yeah. My
So
last one I'm anticipating is Elusive Samurai season 2, which we've already talked about as well.
yeah,
Interested to see how that goes, and the My Hero epilogue as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you know since you won't be here today. So obviously JJK season 3,
Hmm.
Free Run season 2 because I've still watched season 1. Hell's Paradise season 2. I cannot wait for Hell's Paradise.
I heard that was
I
good.
I recommend that. I recommend that. I recommend that.
Okay.
Fire Force season 3 part 2, which is the final season. So it's the final 12 episodes right there. So I hope it ends on a good note.
Hmm.
One season I'm very excited to see. This comes out in January. These are all coming in January, by the way.
Okay.
Oshinoko season 3.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of Oshinoko, but
Mm-mm.
very. You first look at it, you'd be like, "Oh, this looks pretty fun." No, it's dark. It's
Hmm.
dark.
Of
It's
course.
an isekai, but it's kind of weird. Isekai, like the guy dies, but he gets reborn as a kid. So basically, this it's about this what well this the first episode. Actually, no, I got so much to say. The first episode is basically a movie.
Okay.
The first episode is really good. The first
Hmm.
episode is really good, and how season 2 ends. Let's just say when you want revenge, you lose who you are sometimes.
Yeah.
A character that was nice and adorable and innocent, we might see a dark side of her in this season. And like I said, this season has its little light moments, but like it gets dark. It's like
Hmm.
a mystery, suspense, very beautiful drawn anime. People characters have beautiful eyes. They got
Hmm.
beautiful eyes. Other than that, though, like it gets dark. It gets
Hmm.
dark, and I'm very nervous for this one character. And I'm like, she is so innocent, but she's gonna go on her. I wouldn't say her villain arc, but it's gonna go on her dark side arc, though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. But I said, oh, it was a samurai. Like I always get excited for all these animes that come out, and I'm hoping by sometime next year I can cosplay as Jabber.
Mm.
I love that.
That'll be
That is
good.
definitely a goal right there. I'm gonna cosplay as Jabber.
You
Also,
gotta
my goal.
you gotta do the dance then.
I'm gonna do the dance, even though I'm a shitty dancer. I'm gonna do the dance. I'm
Yeah.
a god awful dancer right there. My God, maybe I go around more black people. I'll probably be a better dancer. But like, girl in white area, so maybe that's why I'm not as good a dancer. But then again, my sisters are better dancers than me right there. So yeah, no,
Mhm.
like I'm very excited for 2026, and hopefully, hopefully my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. That is my fucking goal.
That
Right? I
would
need
be
to get
good.
1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Like that. That's my one thing right there. Because like I will say making thumbnails is pretty tough for me, honestly, because like
Hmm.
I don't have people do these great thumbnails. I'm like, can y'all teach me, please? Like, I need to know. I need to
Right.
know, obviously. So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm excited for the new year, bro. I really am.
Hmm.
You have any plans for New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve. Like I said before, the day before that, I'm gonna do my last stream of the year. I'm gonna have a special guest for that. Uh, but then New Year's Eve, I'm just gonna be at home chilling. I'm gonna try to do the thing I do every year, where I match up a song with the exact when the song drops is when the ball drops. So like for the new
Ooh.
season or new season, new when a clock strikes 12, I'll time it perfectly with the song. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year. I
Uh,
might try to, but yeah,
that sounds good, man. That sounds dope.
yeah,
Did you buy your DreamCon ticket yet or no?
yes, yeah. I already bought
Uh,
it.
I still
Did
gotta
you buy
buy
yours?
mine. I gotta
Okay.
buy it because like when it went on sale, it was New York Comic Con. I'm like, yeah, if it's one thing I cannot say with DreamCon, they always sell tickets at the worst times. I'm like, bro, really? And not only that, um, when DreamCon tickets go on sale, wait, no, it's the thing. It's the same day as Anime My tickets. I'm like, why are y'all doing this to me right now? Like y'all are killing me
Yeah.
right now with this shit. Like y'all are really
It,
killing me
it
right there. So
it wouldn't be so much of a problem. That drop wouldn't be so much of a problem if it wasn't one of the two drops that they're doing. Like they
yeah,
announced that the fact that this next drop is going to be the final one very very
yeah.
soon, which is kind of like okay, like
It's
why?
it's
I
it's
just want to know why. You know,
yeah, I don't know why either. And grant they let us know ahead of time, but it's like still, it's like why only two drops?
they could. Did they let us know before the early drop? Because that's what really messed people
I
up.
believe so. And think about this too. It's in January. You don't have one. It's not until July.
July, yeah, it's weird. I don't, yeah, I don't get it. But
Uh,
but yeah,
that's their business. I mean, I can't tell you how to run your own business. I mean,
and,
I said
and you know what? And honestly, and those people, shout outs to those people though, the committee that runs it, because it's not only just RDC. They have a whole um
it.
committee. Yeah, I bumped I bumped into my table. Um, they have a whole there's a whole committee that runs that stuff, and they have to deal with so many like organization, working with the venues and any of the new. They're partnering with Live Nation apparently, which is
Really?
that's going to be interesting to see like
Ooh.
the scale of events that they might do next year.
You think they might
So
bring back Meg the Stallion?
maybe actually this time, uh, and like
I
to do
they
like a concert level thing.
no, not a console thing. I mean, it'd be dope if she came back, but I don't think it's gonna happen again.
Perhaps, maybe.
If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but like I don't think she's gonna be coming again though. Pause.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
you never know. You never know.
so VS said that are they mailing badges out this time? Maybe that's why they did only two drops. Um, I
They are
think
mailing them this year. I don't
yeah,
know if I don't know if I want to pay for shipping because it's like I guess I'm thinking about myself. I'm thinking to myself, oh wait, what happens if I don't get it in time? If I get lost in the mail, like
yeah. I rather just pick it up on. I'm
I
gonna be
might.
there Thursday anyway, so
So I'm not gonna lie. I know it might sound crazy. I kind of like waiting in line. I kind of like talking to people over there. Honestly, I know it might sound
that's
weird, but
fair.
it's like I like talking to people right there. It's a pretty fun line to be at, honestly. To be good at both of you.
Because like Thursday is the kind of the chill day where before so one thing I want to do, and I'm going to repeat this as we get closer and closer to the con, but I want to make Thursday the meetup day for people that want to like just do a general hangout before we get into the con
Okay.
craziness and the after parties and all that. Because once the thing I realized this past year, or we're still in the point that we can say that 2025 is this year before it comes last year, 2025. But anyway, this DreamCon 2025, once I was into the con and once I was like trying to meet up with so many people, it got all over the place. Like we
Yeah.
have our own stories of like trying to meet up with people and it just didn't
Mm,
work out because we were in different events or it was crowded in
well,
one
yeah.
place and all that.
We didn't see each other until like the last day.
Yeah, like yeah, us too. Like we were you I remember seeing the video, the tier list video on my timeline. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's crazy."
Yeah.
Then I looked a little closer and I saw I think you shared it and you're like, "Yep, this is me." I'm like,
Yep.
"Oh, that was you?"
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I didn't even that crazy. I didn't even
Yeah.
that crazy right there. But I will say this: that Thursday, I was at a content creator cookout. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's where you met Callie.
Yeah, that. Well, I knew Macali already.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you
Yeah, I
met
met
up
up.
with
Yeah,
her
met up with her over there. Yeah, no.
for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, food was good though. That's gonna. I'm gonna go back to that.
Good
But like,
food. Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of other activities that are going on during the day. I mean, yeah, at night, yeah, the advertisers, but like I heard during the day there was also some other parties as well too that are going on. Like as do you know Rap So Petty?
Wraps up it. That name sounds familiar.
He was the one guy that did the voiceover of like I some big Raga the Yop Stopper.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember that.
he was there. He told me he had to go to this other pre-party. He had to go to another
Hmm.
pre-party. I go to this pre-party of like the YouTube and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it was that Thursday was was a busy day honestly. Even though it was the pre-day, like it was still like a busy day. But it also feels like Dreamcon feels like a family reunion. It
Yes,
kind of
for
does.
sure.
It
Yeah,
feels like a family reunion. It's like, dang, family's all getting together right now. Like it was dope.
it's the only time that me like and my online friends can like us online friends can like actually
Y-
like meet up in
Yeah,
person and hang out.
exactly. It's like it's such a great feeling. Honestly, it's really
Hmm.
such a good feeling. Like I said, nobody nobody feels Hollywood. Nobody feels like I'm better than you because I have this many subscribers or followers right there. Like
Right.
everybody treats you the same at
It,
DreamCon.
yeah, if you're friends with a person, then you're just cool like that. As long as you don't do
Yeah.
anything like disrespectful, being parasocial or any of that, like you're cool. We're
Well,
cool.
hopefully we
So
don't. Hopefully, well, it's. I mean, never say never, but I mean, it's hard, but it's like you're gonna run into those weird people that's like, oh, let me dabble with baddie. Shit like that. There's gonna be creeps. Like,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, unfortunately, like I don't know who reads y'all, but I mean, it's dude, it can't sound right there. But
yeah.
yeah, let's wrap this up right because it's
Yeah.
11 o'clock. I gotta be going to bed pretty soon right there. But
And,
no,
and VS to answer your question, after parties are good. They're pretty lit. Depends on which one you choose, but it's kind of luck of the draw.
yeah, bro, my Friday after party was boring. I should
Which
have
one did
went.
you go to?
I went so Friday. I went to the land party. Now part of me was like, maybe I should go to try my sushi party on Friday, and I should have went there. I should have went there
I wish I went there too. I went to the
on Friday.
official. Yeah, on Friday I went to the official after party, which was cool. It was
The
cool.
land
I
party
liked it.
one. Oh no, you went to the official one.
The official one at the
Oh yeah,
convention. Yeah,
bro. I'm sorry, I can't go there. I can't be with those 18-year-olds. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do
fair.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't do it.
At first it was old school music, but then it turned to like kind of not YN, but it was like
Yeah.
it went there. Yeah,
That's more your age right there. Motherfucker, I'm 34. I can't be around those 18-year-olds right there, dog. I can't do
yeah.
it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I'm
Hmm.
saying it's not gonna be fun. Like, definitely, all means, definitely enjoy yourself with that. But for me, it's like,
No, I get it.
extra age because I'm like, yeah. I'm saying, where I'd be like,
Yeah,
hey, can you buy me a drink? No.
right.
No. Like a resident shit. Like, Saturday was nice. Sunday, I was at the Travis Sushi party. That was fun. But it gets to something that's like multiple and multiple afterwards. I'm just like, oh my god, which one do I go to?
You got to pick and choose.
Yeah,
Callie and I are talking about if they have like a silent disco. I would love to like try that.
silent
But
disco.
where they have the headphones, everyone gets that piece of everyone gets some headphones, and they turn like have little stations inside. People can sync up with the same music, and basically, it's like being in a regular club, but you can actually hear the music yourself with the headphones.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks weird at first, but then you try it, and then you look into it, um, and then you're just like, you know, I actually pretty like it. I can hear my own music. I know I can hear the music. That's the first part.
did they
So
have
the main
that
part.
last year?
They did. Uh it was but see, I think it was I don't know if it was official or unofficial. But yeah, they had that last year, yeah. But I wish I went to that trap sushi after party on Friday because that's where some of the people I
Yeah,
wanted to meet up with were.
yeah. I should have went to that one because Land Party is known here on the East Coast, and they always do good parties. But that
Yes.
Friday one was just not at there. Their Thursday one was good, and their Saturday one was good.
Saturday
Their
one was good. That's the one I went to. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you went to you went to like the DJ show, and right, the
Yes,
North,
yeah.
yeah, because I went to the '90s one with my one friend, and we had a great time. Though. It was really good. But I
Yeah.
will say this though, hopefully next year they won't have the unfortunate situation where they had to change venues at the last minute. the land party, like the one land party, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember you telling me this. Yeah,
Yeah, they had to
yeah,
change the locations right there. I'm just like, oh man.
yeah. That was
Yeah,
unfortunate. Yeah,
yeah, but I'm excited for it though. Even though it's very far from right now, I always get excited for it though, regardless.
yeah,
And hopefully, that's hopefully me I'll have a camera guy by then. Who knows? But yeah,
yeah.
man, yeah, let's get out here right now, folks. It's 11 o'clock right now, and I got work unfortunately tomorrow. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow morning, so fuck me right now. But thank you for tuning in there. No, thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. If you're watching my YouTube channel, it will be on the description box. His all of his account information right there. Be sure to give him a follow on Twitch, YouTube. He has some channels as well. Be sure to give him a follow on that. Yeah, man. That's the best, man. Any last words before we head up out of here and shit?
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do some announcements on my side. So after you sign off, I'm probably gonna hang up on this call, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna continue on a little bit more for my stream.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
But yeah, appreciate you having me on. This is a great conversation.
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah, can't wait to do more on with the new year with the new animes, even just other stuff. We
Oh
can
yeah,
talk about
yeah, yeah.
cons
No,
and
you'll see Nahag on my channel like many many times. Like I said, it's like he was actually like I said. I will say this too. It's like it's very rare when it's like I meet somebody online. I call them my friend, and I'm like, okay, meet them online. They cool and shit like that. But well, you use the actual friend word right there because friend's a very strong word. You know what I'm saying? Like having to call this guy my friend, even though like decades older than this motherfucker right now. So you know what I'm saying? Like what is the time what is life right now? God damn right now. But no man, that's my dog
yeah,
right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's gonna be on my channel a lot more often on this thing. So yeah. More
hmm
clips in the future.
for sure. And this is another line of what something I just noticed. We just started doing this year, so like this is another line of all the collabs that I've been
Oh yeah,
trying
that's
to
right. That's right.
do.
That's right. That's
So
right. Well,
it's
here's
been
the
great.
thing though. I knew you, but shout out to Callie because later we played Mario
Yeah,
Kart and you up the rat, you fucking dickhead. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go send these guys their own, on his own channel right now. Let me embarrass him right now. I'm like, we're not find this guy ever again. But yeah, so I knew you. So I'm like, oh yeah, and follow that guy right there. So yeah,
yeah.
that's funny as shit right there.
Right. So we actually connected because we were
Yeah.
literally within Max's community, Max's
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
Max's
Shout out to Max though. Like, man, that girl's been killing it right now, yo. She has been on her shit. Like,
yeah.
yeah, that shout out to
Right.
Max. I heard she funny as hell too.
Oh yeah, no. Tap into the streams. I'm so yeah, and I don't know if you know, but I moderate there too.
Oh yeah, I know. Cause I know. Yeah, I know that you post on the Discord too, right? Or just her Twitch.
On the Discord, on the Discord, but I'm also in the Twitch channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I posted some of her clips and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, but yeah, I was sort of like, does he work for her or whatever? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's it's funny because we don't, as a mod, like we don't get we do this stuff for the love of for the love of just supporting the channel,
Yeah.
like no payment or anything
Oh
or
yeah, no,
any
no,
of
I'm not saying
that.
you work for. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I get you, but like,
yeah.
yeah, we just help out when we can.
Yeah, no, that's the way. That's it. My one friend's a moderator on my channel as well. And he's like I said, you really do meet people that actually want to see you succeed right there, and it's like I can't help but be like grateful for that. Honestly,
Yeah, for
really
sure.
can right now. But yeah, man, let's get in here, everybody. Everybody, have a good night. Hope you have a good holiday. I'm sure I'm gonna do a last day of not last day, but last of 2025.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. I don't even know now.
Mhm.
Shit, I gotta think about that right here, folks. But anyway, folks, y'all going to see you guys in the next stream. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Peace.
All right, Knuckles, appreciate